Donald, I mean, we knew this for quite some time.
Yeah, he just rolled over everybody.
Yeah. The guy, he resonates with a large group of people.
Yeah.
See what's happening.
I always said the same thing closely when it came to Reagan, and I voted for him. Look what happened to him. He did a pretty good job, you know.
Oh, so whoever you vote for, they do well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else have you voted for? I mean, what are you, 53 years old?
Clinton. I voted for Clinton.
You voted for Clinton?
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, back then, that was, you know, was
Twice? Did you vote for him twice?
Twice, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, sure did.
Okay.
I mean, other than
AJ's the deciding factor,
his
then.
mistake, other than that, he did for the
Well,
government wise, he did a really good
If you voted
job.
for Bill Clinton, who'd you vote for in 2000? When it was Al Gore versus George W.
It was Al Gore. I actually voted for Al Gore.
No.
Okay,
no.
so your track record is not.
Well, one, okay, so bad.
Who'd you vote for in 2004? John Kerry or George W. Bush?
George W. Bush.
What made you change your mind for voting for him in 2004 that you didn't vote for him in 2000?
I think I got mostly relaxed with him. I was used to him.
Okay.
You know,
Why? You used to hang out with him, or?
Yeah, I would go to the bar. You know, he was my wingman.
That's right.
You know, yeah.
Snort some coke together.
Shh.
You had,
No,
you had a
no.
mission accomplished banner in the trunk.
That was
hey.
allergy medication. Okay.
They hit my friend AJ.
I like the George W. Bush. I like the Bullhorn speech. Mark, if you can pull up the George W. Bush
No.
Bullhorn speech. It
With Liberty.
was following September 11th,
Yeah.
2001.
Liberty.
Yeah, I like this one. This was a good speech. This was where I realized, like, I kind of like this guy.
I kind of got acquainted with the SNL version of him first, so
Yeah.
every time I watched a real speech, it was just hilarious.
Have you seen the full hour stand-up on HBO? Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Check it
yeah,
out.
go that one, Mark. Yeah. No. Go to go back one. Yeah, go to that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might want to fast forward a little
Yeah.
bit though. Where he's up on the. Nah, that ain't it either.
Not it. Wait, there it is.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. The lives are lost. Yeah. That's right, they were cheering. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Check this out. Oh,
He wasn't
man.
lying. Yep.
Face.
And then
Mic
here comes
drop.
a chance. Here comes a chance. Oh,
Yeah.
they stopped the video. USA. USA.
Yeah.
I love that channel. You can't do that with like Russia. 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 It doesn't work.
No.
USRR. No.
No, that's years ago.
No. Cold War's the smallest generation.
You've been
of
around a
junk.
long time, AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. Man.
I seen the wall before it fell. That was cool.
Sky, have you ever voted before?
I'm not telling.
No, come on, honestly.
I'm not, because then you're going to go into who
I
voted
haven't.
for.
I ain't voting.
Right,
go.
you've never voted for a
I'm not-
presidential election.
I'm not even registered to vote.
Wait, say that one more time.
I'm not even registered to vote.
You're not registered to vote? What about this year?
No,
Why not?
no.
I mean, this is 2016.
Soon as I find somebody to vote for, I vote for them.
Yeah, you don't like any of these
Nope.
candidates?
I ain't like nobody since.
Well, how about, what's one person that you would have voted for?
Nobody.
No, there's not one,
No.
it doesn't even have to be a politician.
Nope.
Celebrity.
Ain't nobody there for the people, so no.
You're for the people.
Yes, Bay
You
for
have my
Prez.
vote.
We need Bay for Prez buttons.
And Ernesto, you've never voted?
Never voted.
You were in the service.
Yep.
Okay, you never did it, the absentee ballot while overseas. I remember filling those out. It was amazing.
I'm already working for them, and honestly, the past few elections it's the lesser of two evils. But the lesser of two evils is still evil.
No
So,
way. There's a
yeah.
lot of attributes, a lot of good things out of some of these candidates.
No.
And you believe it.
Like, if you want
Like
to
the wall.
Like, look at Bernie Sanders. Okay, I mean, here's a
And
guy.
he's got no neck.
Yeah, I mean, if you like for people that have no necks, then vote for Bernie.
No.
He's hanging in there. He really is. He's
He
like,
is.
you know what? I'm just going to stay. I don't care.
He won Indiana.
I'll stay as long as I can.
Yesterday,
I know. Go for
yeah.
him.
Well, I mean, but it was like nothing before him. They were doing nothing.
No, look at that picture of Trump.
Yes,
Just
look
hung
what the
out.
media uses for
Exactly.
pictures. Come on, Ernesto, you know better than that. You
No,
know the
no.
media will use whatever ugly pictures of Trump that they can.
Every picture of Trump.
I
is
just-
You know, okay.
pretty
I just feel bad for the
Well-
media because trying to find a pretty picture of Hillary must be
It's
very
gonna be
difficult.
very hard, but I mean, it's a classic sales tactic that there's two things that convert highly to get attention and to get response, and one is really sexy things, and the other
Yeah.
is really weird-looking ugly things.
That ain't one of them.
You know,
Hillary
the,
there.
the,
No.
the curiosity just makes the human brain motivate to action.
So, Sky, back to the question.
Nope.
No, why not? Why don't? I mean, have you ever voted before
Yes.
for a presidential election?
Yes.
All right. So, 2008. So you
I'm
had-
not going to talk about presidents
Why not?
because I don't want to.
What are you
I'm
embarrassed?
not taking sides. I don't
I'm not
wanna
saying you're
talk
taking
about it.
sides. I mean,
Nope.
it's over. Those
I tell you-
elections are over.
I tell
Unbiased.
you can ask anybody any personal question about their life, but as soon as you ask them who you vote for,
Right.
Oh, I'm not gonna know. Remember I told you that, Mark?
Mark,
I'm biased.
Damn.
who's this voted for in 2012? You had Obama
2012,
versus McCain.
It was McCain.
You voted for
I
McCain.
did. I was vehemently against Obama.
Chief, who'd you vote for?
Yeah.
Obama.
You voted for Obama?
Obama.
Yeah.
Lesser
Yeah.
of two evils.
You know, Mitt Romney, okay, after that first debate, had momentum. Telling you,
He did.
He got that party going, and man, and then that second debate, he just looked like, you know,
Like,
screw it.
eh.
But Sky, seriously,
Nope.
why not?
Because I want to be able to enjoy my dinner later.
I don't understand. I mean, what's the problem? You're not proud of who you voted for?
It's okay. No. I just don't talk about it. That's just policy.
And that's the whole point of the ballots being anonymous. She doesn't have to tell you anything.
Understood, but you tell us so many other things, you know? I mean,
Yep.
I'm sure if it was a weed candidate, you know, representing the marijuana party,
Oh, you mean Bernie Sanders?
yeah.
At this point, it's all of them, honestly.
Wow.
Shutterbug over there. Babe, what's so funny?
Because I told Mark
Yeah.
the other night, yeah, you can ask people anything, but
Right.
when it comes to who they voted for,
Right.
they will get. I'm not gonna tell you.
Well, I don't understand that mentality, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you don't keep much private though either.
if you're not proud of your actions,
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
it's very weird. That's a weird thing, Sky.
Thank you.
No, I'm not complimenting. I'm not insulting either.
Okay. I'll take
Okay, what years did you
I'll
did
take
you
it
vote?
now.
What years? I'm not asking you who you voted for. I'm
No.
saying, did you vote in 2012?
it. Nope.
You didn't vote in
I'm
2012.
not answering. I'm just saying.
Yes, he did. He
Why
voted.
can't even you answer that
See-
though? That's
see,
so
voted
strange.
Crazy white people.
She's half Puerto Rican.
Oh, wait a minute.
She's Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
So, what about Obama?
What about Obama?
He biracial.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember that.
yeah, I know. He's white and black, right?
Yeah.
Where's the birth certificate?
He shows his birth certificate.
You can't even say birth certificate. Okay.
So
Do you want to know about crazy local stories, or
you voted.
maybe we
so-
want to talk about guests now?
So well,
Yes or Nesto?
My guess is that she,
She voted for
McCain
Pedro.
in 2012.
I don't think so.
No, I wouldn't
She
think
looks like
that.
an Obama.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
I
think.
don't look like Obama, but
Like an Obama voter. not-
he's got a better complexion than McCain.
That's right. Okay, so you're not going to come up and come over with your
No.
with your voting.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe off the
What's
air.
up with
Can I
this?
change the subject?
Yes.
Please.
All right. What do you want to change it? to?
Happy Star Wars Day.
Ah,
Yeah.
May the 4th
Be with you,
There
yeah.
you
And
go.
also with you.
They're doing Star Wars trivia Wicked Good tonight.
Oh, really?
7:30.
Star Wars trivia at Wicked Good Sandwiches, 7:30.
Is it all ages or just adults?
Who's doing it? Jay
No.
I believe so.
Stevenson?
Mhm.
Okay,
I
cool.
think so.
Cool.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mhm.
All right, we'll do that then. Yeah, tonight, Wicked Good Sandwiches. Come join us for Star Wars trivia. Hold on, let me check my calendar, make sure
Star
Yeah, you gotta check
Wars.
that, so.
that- But yeah, 7:30, 605 Cumberland Drive, Wicked Good Sandwiches. All right, let's get ready for a break here since
Yeah.
since we're done rambling, I guess.
Mhm.
That seems to be our pattern for opening the show.
Just rambling.
And look, I even had some stuff to talk about here. Sinead O'Connor says Arsenio Hall
Mhm.
gave Prince drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You don't say.
Arsenio
Yes,
Hall!
yes.
Remember that show.
It's a bit of a mess.
Yep, Cruz and Kasich, they drop out of the race, right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of broke people in Clarksville.
Yeah, right around that.
Oh
big-
yeah, I forgot about that.
Right around that Big Hill area.
I went
maybe a little
to
off
I went to
the
Dollar
side.
General today.
Yep.
It's packed. It's packed, and the people in there, they're all paying with the EBTs. And
Mhm.
I'm just sitting there observing. I'm like, man.
No, it's kind of the same prices as Walmart. I don't understand why they just don't go to Walmart.
I think the signs are very deceiving. The Dollar General,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dollar
If you
Store,
want
Family
If
Dollar,
you want a dollar
Yeah.
type store, go to the Dollar Tree.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
Dollar
right.
Tree.
Go.
Dollar.
Shoot,
Dollar Tree.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Next to
Everything's a
Kmart.
dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's crazy about that place is they have people like wrapped around the building to get the Sunday paper for all the coupons.
Mm-hmm.
What's this
They can
place?
go in there and get the paper for $1.
Yeah.
Oh,
The paper?
I get it.
Like the
Literally,
newspaper?
the Sunday paper, you can get it for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and people, they will line the place. They'll
Huh.
be waiting. Like, we were going to PetSmart one morning, and I'm like, what are they doing down there? Do they have somebody trapped inside? What are they
Right.
all doing? And they were
Hostage.
waiting on the doors to open.
How much
They
is the
all-
regular price? $1.50?
I think it's like, what, $2 now for the
Yeah,
Sunday
for
paper?
Sunday paper. Yeah.
It's worth it.
What's that new place where you have to buy a ticket to get in,
Hmm?
and everything's discounted for $5?
Oh, like
Sam's
give me
Club?
5 or
Oh,
something?
Five
give me
Below?
5. Yeah, give me 5.
Give me five.
There's a new store
That just opened up like
like a couple weeks ago,
Oh, okay. Something
You gotta
different.
check it out.
and they got like electronics that are just for $5.
Really? What's
Like,
that?
You're talking about like people getting tablets for $5.
Ah!
Oh.
And that's why you have to purchase these tickets for, I think it's $20 or
Uh-huh.
no, $50. You get to be on the first in line. You know, then they just let in the people who purchase a $50 ticket. And then a couple hours later, that's when the people that purchase the $20 tickets are allowed to enter the store and get the leftovers.
Yeah, but how big is
I
this?
kind of want to do that just for fun to see what it's like.
Oh, I want to go in there with the videos.
That's right.
Okay.
It's like Black Friday
It's
every
really,
day.
I like
it's
that.
really weird.
Yo, it's crazy, but you can get like a computer for $5.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
I am
you definitely
telling
need to
you.
go.
Do they
Yeah.
have, do they
Oh,
have
I
shoes?
know. Do they have shoes?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but you don't find shoes.
Maybe they're $70 shoes.
But you want a
Why would you want a
$5
$5 computer? Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Good
Come
point.
on.
I'm sorry, your boy McCain lost in 2012.
You do.
Sorry.
No.
Why? Were you a big Sarah Palin fan? Is that what it was?
Oh, no.
Oh, you were so in on Sarah.
Girl power.
No.
Uh huh.
No.
Yeah.
What about in 2008?
I'm not.
Do you know who was running in 2008?
Do you want to talk about what we're going to go over on the show today?
Well, let's go over our guests for the day.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Getting nowhere.
Yo, Sky, guess who's coming in today?
Yo, Josephus.
Josephus!
Yeah!
Finally, she gets a question right. Josephus is coming on the show here. Pro wrestler, he wrestles for Global Force,
Okay.
TNT, Tried and True, Pro Wrestling.
Everybody.
I've seen him in the ring. I've been in the ring with him, and he's a very intimidating man. But I'll tell you, he's got a very, very intelligent background, and he's got a great story. So we're going to help tell that story. He's got a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
events coming up, and I believe he and his wife are going to be doing the Newlywed Game in June with Crimson.
Woohoo!
This should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
And all wrestling.
Oh, man.
Yes. What about
That's
Adrian?
really cool.
Is Adrian married to?
Adrian Thomas?
Yeah.
He's an
No.
MMA fighter. He's not a pro
Oh, he's
wrestler.
No,
Yeah.
different, yeah. One, yeah, real.
Yeah, plus, I don't like Adrian in here anymore.
Oh, what?
But listen, his abs, okay, the studio only has
Oh,
room.
jealous.
Yeah.
Look at
Jelly?
this.
The studio only has
Jelly.
room for 1 6-pack.
You're jealous that he does 400 reps a day.
I am jealous of that.
Like, how do you find time?
I tried to do it today. I did 150. I'm done.
I mean, what else does
I'm
he do?
done
I guess
today.
if you were a professional fighter and it's all you had to do was
It's
fight,
like,
you could
all-
just train.
It's like all you gotta do is drop down, do a set of 5 or a set of 10, and boom.
Well, that's what I do. I
I
do
do
sets
set-
of 40.
I do sets of 30, yeah.
You know?
I just said it's a 1.
Kevin Miracle's coming in here today.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it is a miracle. Reboot Combat Recovery.
Yep.
Excellent.
This group, this nonprofit, goes about battling PTSD in the kind of outside the box ways.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I like that. All right?
You gotta be
That's
creative.
As you know, the VA loves here, have pills.
Here, take all this.
Take all of these.
I take
The
6 of
because
them,
it's an easy
man.
way out.
Right.
Easy way.
Well, Kevin and Reboot Combat Recovery has alternative ways to battle PTSD. As we know, it is a problem here in
Especially
our
here, yeah.
community. That's for sure,
Massive.
and especially across this nation.
Mm-hmm.
So I dig their mission. I can't wait for Kev to come in here.
It's been great.
We got Asia White.
Asia. That's
Yeah.
a cool name. Asia.
Interesting
Asia White. This is
combo.
Yeah, Asia White, also known as Yellow Caucasian in some circles. But yeah, she's a makeup artist, and she's going to be coming in here. She's over at Austin P.
Okay.
But she's going to be intern Summer's interview for her.
Ew, this should be
Is she
interesting.
going to
Credits.
Is she
interview
here?
her while they do a makeover?
All I know is why is Summer always late? Is Summer here now?
I don't know. Neither of them were here.
Well, Travis.
Good. He gave you a heads up, but Summer's always late. What? It's Summer out there? Where's Summer? Bring her in.
She's right
Yeah,
here.
she's here.
She told our guest to show up at like 7 o'clock.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
no.
Summer, come on in here. Come on in here. How are you, all right? Here's your microphone. What are you
hit my
wincing
foot.
for? What
Why are
happened?
you
Just hit my foot.
What do you mean your foot?
Your foot hurts?
Yeah, I hit it on the corner of the thing.
Into the microphone.
I
There we
hit it
go.
on,
Yeah,
I hit it on
radio.
the corner of the thing, in the chair in there.
Take it easy. Take it easy. What was that, Family Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you told the guest today to come in at like 7?
You know the show's over 6,
No.
right?
Okay, all right, good.
No,
All right, good.
she
She posted at 7 o'clock. I'm like, 7 o'clock?
Right.
I'm already
no,
like 4 beers
she
deep by
thought,
then.
no, she heard me wrong.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
No, I thought
You must heard me wrong.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what. Give us a quick little update on Asia White, and what are you guys going to be talking about today?
her makeup, and she's actually starting an eyelash line. She
An
does
eyelash?
Oh.
Yeah.
Can she do some right here in the studio to Chief AJ?
Send her a text.
Yes.
Yeah, I can actually.
I would love to do that live on the air.
Yes.
We can make up Chief AJ.
He'll be
Oh
lovely.
yeah.
Yeah, and Mark Owens.
We'll
Chief
make-
AJ and Mark and
Yes.
Bay.
Tell her
I
to
got
bring
you.
a makeover kit and she can
$100.
make over AJ.
$100.
I got you.
All right, so yeah, Asia will be joining us here in a little
So
bit.
we're gonna have words later.
Make a
Okay.
video.
Nobody touches Mark.
You're gonna be beautiful, AJ. Don't worry about it.
Plus our live music today. Rufus makes his return. Yes.
I like to be some Rufus.
Soul rock artist Rufus Dawkins.
Good deal.
Yeah, he's telling you, he's taking off. He's getting very well known in this area, not just in this area, but Nashville too.
Well,
Yeah.
of course.
Proud of him.
He's got a great attitude and he's a great performer. So yeah.
He's
His
huggable,
music
you
is
know what I
awesome.
mean?
He's a big teddy bear.
He's
He
huggable.
is. He's a bear.
They put the
Sky,
makeup on
lovely.
it.
What do you got for us? I'm a
Well,
crazy bear.
yeah, in the opposite of
don't say
direction
that.
of happy, we've got a man that we have a man that locks himself and an infant in a bathroom during a police standoff in Clarksville.
Mm.
We
Yeah,
got-
we didn't get to that yesterday, so we got to cover that.
Yeah, we're going to cover that today. We've also got kittens that are thrown out of a moving vehicle on a busy road in Sango.
What is
What is
going
wrong with
on
people?
with
We've
people?
got
There
a
are
victim,
places you
we've
can
got
take
a
'em.
victim that was shot in the torso during a fight at a Clarksville residence.
Yeah, shot in the torso.
That's not good. A Clarksville judge also temporarily blocks the removal of Confederate monument.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Kentucky judge.
Kentucky judge. Oh, well, hit on the details there. We've got 2 stores that are cited for underage alcohol sales and a continuation of
Oh.
our naughty
Who was it?
Clarksville establishments. And then when we get back from break, we've got a man that breaks into his ex-girlfriend's home and fires a shotgun.
Wow. Kablam! I'm here, honey.
Come on, Clarksville.
Wow.
I saw her on that Tinder. I
That's
know
right.
he's in here.
I can smell him.
His ex-girlfriend.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, but when we get back, all right, yeah, we got the local story to cover. Plus, also Trump to pick his VIP, his VP in July.
In July?
In
So
July, and he wants a political person.
Well, duh.
He needs one.
He needs
He's
a
not.
political person.
Well, you heard what we called in September. Trump Kasich.
Yeah?
soon? You think so?
Is it looking more and more like it?
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, Kasich is a very political person. He was in Congress when budget was balanced under Clinton. Okay,
Oh,
your boy.
My boy.
No,
Sky's
he is,
boy.
But Cruz kind of did better than Kasich.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott, did you vote for me?
Stop.
There you go.
I think there's a chance it might be Cruz.
Could you hold my cigar? No, not in your hand.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
Oh.
All right, and also, what's going on TV tonight? And yeah, Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Your conversation's about to begin. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Goodbye, everybody.
What are you leaving out already?
Yeah.
There you go.
I told you I wasn't staying.
Oh, stick around. Yeah, stick
What are you
around.
gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? Go to the gym?
Yeah, stick around for one.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Just one. Just one.
Just one. You are terrible with the peer pressure.
Just one. Stick around for one.
No, one sheet. One sheet.
Yeah, one sheet.
I'm putting my foot down.
One sheet. Oh, you might. I'll tell you what. We'll come in with this intro, which I picked out pretty much for you. I got May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
With you.
May the 4th be with you.
Let me see it right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah, it's a list of America's worst jobs. We're on it.
Yeah, I do too.
We're on it. Sure. So stick around. No, I'm not. How you guys doing? All right. Another beautiful day. You know, all is good. All is good.
Yeah, I
Right.
remember we do. Strike.
Strike. Black hearts, baby.
I have a picture of you.
I'll see you. See you later. What
We doing the
I tried to
Star Wars
find it.
thing?
I have a picture of you pre-deployment, right before we left in 2010,
Oh.
grilling in front of the barracks with a big cigar hanging out of your
Oh
mouth.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
My barracks room was like right down the
Oh,
road.
good times,
Yeah.
man.
I was
miss it.
here.
I miss it.
I was here with you for the WTB golf event
Yeah,
last year.
yeah, that was a good
Before I
event
retired.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, good times.
Did you play?
I tell
Did
you.
he play in the golf event?
No, he let the WTB come on and talk about it.
Yeah.
And at the time, that was before I could go over here because I was still bound by
Well, it looks
regulation.
good. I'm telling you, the band came out nice.
Right?
Yeah, finally.
So is this retirement here? This is what it
Yeah,
says?
absolutely.
Yeah. Nice. Congratulations.
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
I brought this for you too, man.
Oh, hand it to me on the air because
Okay.
that will make. Oh, I just had a murmur. And here, you two have a seat here then. All right.
All right. Phones, pictures are on.
My name is Trumpet Shoulders.
We're streaming live. Language, the basics, they always say crap. You have to mess up the don't stop it. They'll be edited out.
Check out my great new deal on Facebook. Get to 5505 Fortune Boulevard in Hopkinsville today and save great new deals.
News advertising, Clarksville's largest and longest running indoor advertising. Keep providing.
Yeah. I'll grab me some water.
Sector no point in spending countless hours and lots of dollars getting tattoos, only to lay out in the sun and pride and bring a healing process. Getting a tattoo means no swimming or tanning for 2 weeks, so be sure to plan ahead. You got trips coming up, and you want to show off your newly decorated rose tattoo? It sure is. Just give yourself time to heal before you run off to Bomaye? What you say? Take care of your tattoos and it'll last you years. Milligrams now carries sun-bomb sunscreen products. So throw some
10 seconds.
Or enjoying the sweltering heat. We'll thank you later. Have a great summer, everybody. No regrets. We got our rat tattoos and we are at singing. Here we go. Clarksville's only show with talk radio music.
Have a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, water, please, if you have it. No, right here. Just right here.
Oh, you want me right here?
Yeah, put your water on the ground.
Okay.
Right here. Just be very careful, okay?
Gotcha.
Spill it.
I'll point to the side.
One time. You're right. Get really close to it. Okay. Use a directional, so I mean, when somebody's talking to you.
How should I address you as on air?
I'm just Brian.
Just Brian? No ranks, no nothing, huh?
No, I'm retired.
Beautiful.
That's on top of it. Hey, buddy.
All right.
Why you wanna
Give me a run around.
So I fly away to speed things up. All it does is slow me down.
I like the, remember the video for this? It was, they're just like the Wizard of Oz characters.
Nope.
You don't remember it?
This is a long time ago.
Came out in 96, I believe, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Who'd you vote for in 96, guys? Did you vote for Bob Dole or Bill Clinton?
Are you getting anything from the looks that I give you?
I'll tell you what, you weren't able to vote.
You
weren't
can't
of
tell
age.
at all. You can't tell at all.
No, I know.
No.
I can guess
Nope.
who you voted for.
No, you can't.
Your first time that you were able to vote was for president was in 2004, Sky. Because in 2000 you were not old enough. It's true.
How do you know I was old enough in 2004?
Because I know your current age.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You
Yes.
think you know a lot, huh?
Oh, I got the picture of your
Yeah.
driver's license.
Yeah. You got jokes.
No, but you look very. Oh, there it is. There's the bill. All right, sorry.
I'm gonna turn that up so you can hear it.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Joe Padula Show, WJZM, 1400 AM. Talk radio meets live music. Yes, sir, in studio. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Reboot Combat Recovery, which is a beautiful nonprofit organization who helps ensure people that are going through some PTSD issues and TBI, all right, that they have other options to help fight their battle. So representing the Reboot Combat Recovery, give it up for Kevin Miracle and Brian.
How are y'all today?
How you guys doing? All right.
Doing all right. How are you?
That's what's up. Yeah. I mean, you got a great shirt on. I love it. I got to get me some of these Reboot T-shirts.
Absolutely.
How do I get the T-shirts?
Shop.rebootrecovery.com. You can order anything but this black T-shirt. Black T-shirt actually represents Reboot graduates.
Okay, Reboot graduates.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get into the whole program in just a moment, the whole bit. And Brian, I actually got a chance to serve with Brian in the Mighty Strike Brigade.
Oh, strike!
So how was
Strike.
how's retirement going? All right, Brian.
It's beautiful. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
I mean, you got the beard. Is that like? I mean, Ernesto's got
That's
his
the thing,
beard
yeah.
too. He just got out. And is that like #1 beard?
Check.
It's crazy. You get your DD-214 and the next day it's just there.
It's just there. Yeah, right. As soon as you get your mouth papers, poof.
Yeah, because you were in a coma for a week. Like, oh my god, I can sleep now. This is awesome.
I got a list here. Well, before we get into that, Ernesto and I, we won trivia last night at the tap room.
Did you?
Yeah, we killed it.
I would have known that.
We killed it, man.
Oh, yeah.
U.S. president was the final
Oh
question.
no.
It was great, man. It was
Yep,
great.
as soon as I saw it, I went all in.
And that guy hated the thing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Okay, he hated it. We do a game show on Thursday. It's a trivia game show over Gilroy, Outbound Trivia.
Heck yeah.
And then it's packed and it's filled with people all the time. It's fun time. It's very adult. Very adult. And this guy, he's like, I don't look at him as a competitor. I look at him as a colleague. You know what I mean? He has a mission. It's similar to ours, so why not embrace each other? But we went in there and we just cleaned house with this thing.
We sure did.
Yeah, you did great, man. I mean, some of those I couldn't have gotten. I mean,
I was always like the first one up,
Yeah.
throwing my little paper in the basket.
when Ernesto gets up too, he's like the kid that hands in the test first. You know what I mean? He gets up and he's like, "That's right, first to finish, first to fail."
Aw.
Well, we didn't.
No, but we didn't fail.
Woo.
And you said it right yesterday. You know, we do a game show.
Right.
They just do trivia.
Right. It's true. You know, there's a whole production value that goes into what we do, so we understand. There's different rooms there, but I had a good time nonetheless because we,
Yes.
Yeah.
the wine is a little pricey.
Yeah, but it's always good when you win.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So Ernesto's actually he's off. You got a date right now?
Kind of, sort of.
And you're using the gift certificate to that date, correct?
No.
Why not?
Because
It's $30 to the winner of that trivia.
Yeah.
The tap room gets $30 to the black one.
she's in the mood for Mexican food, so we're she'll eat Mexican.
Who is she? What's her name?
None
Rhymes
your
with-
business.
Come on, man. I'm
Rhymes
always
with-
upfront with everything that goes on in my life.
Oh, okay. What was the name of the Tinder date?
I forget.
Oh, so do I.
Jenny. Her name was Jenny.
Okay. I don't believe you.
No, her name was Jenny.
Okay,
No.
mine's is D's.
Dave.
Jenny.
Jenny. But yes.
I love you, Jenny.
I am smart, man.
Okay.
Knows about
What's
that
her-
big shoes.
What's her name? What's her name? Come on.
Jenny.
No, seriously.
It's the same. It's the same girl.
Which girl?
Here we
The one
go
that you
with
went on
this
the
bro
thing.
It's
thing
Tinder
again.
girl.
The brow off? We're
Yeah,
doing the
it's
brow
getting a little
off.
bromosexual all over again.
That's right. Chief, can you follow him?
I'll follow him.
No, send intern Trevor to follow him and video the whole thing.
Anyway,
He's got Porsche.
That'd be great.
Intern got a what, 10 speed?
I think Ernesto's catfishing. That's what's going on right now, is that she said she wanted Mexican and he's Puerto Rican. So he's gonna show up, she's gonna be like, oh,
No,
what?
that's dessert.
What?
But yes, back to the reboot combat recovery.
More like Taco Bell.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'm going to your Facebook page right now, which I recommend you guys go there, okay? You check it out, go like it, all right? They got all their pictures, all their information up there. And yeah, the reboot combat recovery, all right? All the links are on the Joe Padilla Show Facebook page. Like, you guys got a great mission here, all right? And war wounds the soul, but through reboot, okay, combat veterans and their families are experiencing breakthroughs in the war against post-traumatic stress. And how do you guys go about that?
Yes, sir. Well, the the main mission of Reboot is to address the core soul wounds of what war brings on to our veterans. When you get shot in the shoulder or shot on the body or something like that,
Right.
Nobody argues that you've got a physical wound. Nobody questions the mental wound that comes with that physical wound.
Right.
But what a lot of people don't understand and what a lot of people aren't addressing is the fact that the soul is wounded as well. You know, there's a lot of religions in the world, and most religions tie the body, the soul, and the spirit together. And so when that soul is wounded, nobody really addresses that. And you know, you're a veteran. There's a lot of veterans here. When you go to the VA and you ask them for help, they provide help for that shot and that gunshot wound. They provide help for the mental wound that comes with that, but they don't really start addressing the core, underlying, really deep down spiritual wound that occurs.
The spirit of the person.
Absolutely.
Right. In your terms, how would you define PTSD?
I would define it as somebody experiences something that is traumatic, that causes their core being and core life to just be rocked. I mean, it's a lot of definitions can be tied to it, but when I think about it, I think about, you know, just that hurt.
Now, a lot of veterans who get out of the service, okay, don't even claim it.
Right.
Don't even try to put in for it.
Right.
Okay, they go through the process. They're like, listen, I just want to get away. I just want to get done. Okay, and then you got veterans that are out there that yes, definitely have PTSD. Okay,
Right.
and you know they're getting the compensation that they deserve for it. All right, but then you also have others out there who these false claims.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
It's unbelievable, and there's a huge amount of it to the point where the VA, all right, does like a grilling process to try and vet out those false claims. All right, I had to deal with it personally.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, like when I went down to the VA, I mean, I was just down there. I had some chest issues or whatever, so I go down there and I'm talking to a doctor, and he goes, "Okay, I want you to go see this one guy." Okay, so and this was now to talk about PTSD, what's going on in my head. All right, so I go to this go to the office where you talk to the guy first and see what's going to happen next, and then all of a sudden, that guy is giving me like the angry look, like there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, how dare you even be in this office? I'm telling you, I wanted to take his Air Force little chain necklace that he had and just choke him with it.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
So PTSD itself, trying to solve it, not only trying to solve it, but trying to figure it out for crying out loud,
Yeah, for sure.
is a difficult challenge. So I can only imagine what your guys. I mean, here it is. How do you get a hold of people that have PTSD? How do you guys get involved? Since they're going to the VA.
It really comes down to guys like me and Brian. Through Reboot Combat Recovery, we really teamed up and made this mission to reach out to those veterans that don't know or actively deny that they have PTSD, don't want to address the soul wounds, don't want to address the core issues of it. And me and Brian really try to reach out to guys that are struggling. They know they're struggling, and you know, if somebody wants to come be a part and take part of, you know, a little bit of healing, I mean, we're all about it.
All right. Well, okay. Say I come into you guys. Okay.
Right.
Pretend we're not even here. Just don't curse. Okay.
Gotcha.
Pretend we're not even here. All right. And here I am. former Sergeant Joe Padula, now Mr. Joe Padula, private citizen Joe Padula, okay?
Yes, sir.
Comes to you guys, hey, I think I'm feeling fine, I'm doing good, but I have some tendencies sometimes to just have anger moments, all right? How can you guys help me out?
It's a little shouty.
Yeah, I do get a little shit.
Yeah. So it's amazing how many times somebody will come to our group mainly because their wife or somebody else has told them they need to.
Right.
And so they walk in, and the first week we always talk about that. Like, so what brings you here?
Here, Brian, get close to that mic. You
Sorry.
got such a great strike voice.
Yeah. So as people are drugged to the group or are brought, referred, however they decide to get there,
Right.
there's a ton of people that'll say, well, I'm here, but I'm not here for me. I have a friend of a friend of a friend who I think is struggling. And then as we start to tear through the weeks and as we really start to break down that barrier, something amazing happens where just over the topics that we talk about, whether it be forgiveness, guilt, false guilt, survivor's guilt,
Right.
What happened, we talk about suicide and depression. We talk about a lot of the issues that the VA and other people may talk about, but they won't get into the depths of it because they're
To be honest, they have no time.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
I
sure.
mean, you see how
For sure.
the market is flooded over there at the VA. I mean, when you go to the Clarksville clinic, packed house, okay? You go to the Dover one, which I ended up started to go to because less people. Now that's packed house.
Yeah.
Okay, Nashville, packed house, right? So some of the topics, okay? You mentioned the survival guilt. Explain what survival guilt is for those who don't know.
Right. So if you're a soldier that has been to combat, survivor's guilt is really tied around the notion that somebody else died, and you were able to make it out alive.
Right.
Survivor's guilt is really tied to a real heart problem, knowing that somebody else died and you didn't. There's a real guilt that is associated with that, and really starts to tear at the heart of people. And why me? Why did I make it out alive? Why did my buddy over here die? He didn't do anything to deserve this.
Like this guy was the man. He had a family.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And I grew up with stories like that because my dad did 2 tours in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So I'm growing up. I'm a little girl, doing crash drills and being grounded. But he would sit on the front porch with me and tell me stories about how there would be an explosion right near them and how the movie Platoon was made about him and his platoon.
Right.
And he remembers dragging his friend's body over his to hide as the Viet Cong was walking by. And it's just, it's terrible to hear those
Her
things.
pops was a first sergeant at strike.
I'm sorry.
Strike.
Yeah, but he's
Why? What was your unit?
I was actually 2nd Brigade, 4th ID at Fort Carson, Colorado.
Right, absolutely. Now, I mean, some of the other topics you guys go over, okay? I mean, besides survivor's guilt, what else are you guys mentioning and talking about?
There's a lot of the classes designed around the notion of when you've loved and lost. When guys are deployed together, they become brothers, almost family.
Okay, that cohesion.
Yeah,
is
absolutely. So you grow to love the guy next to you. You grow to love the guy that you go to chow with. You grow to love the guy that you go to missions with.
Right.
And when that person doesn't make it out alive, there's really a loss, a sense of deep loss within somebody's heart.
Yeah.
My brother just died. What am I going to do?
Right, and not even dying, but when we get back, PCS, we're changing bases.
Absolutely. And
And
there's
that person that you've trusted your life with overseas, okay, is now no longer by your side or got your back.
It's
For
rough
sure.
too because it's more like a murder. It's more like he was killed. It's not like he passed away.
Yeah.
And even if you're in the States and you're a normal civilian, if you have a best friend that passes away, people understand that you need some sort of counseling for that.
For sure.
That it needs special treatment.
Well, one of the things that makes what we do different is it is a 12-week course. It's not a support group, although it's a group that gives support. We meet once a week from 6 to 8, usually at most of our locations. There's 6 locations around Clarksville, and the first hour we provide a meal. We have childcare. We've kind of broken down all the barriers, and kind of to get at something that you said earlier. You said, well, how do you find these guys? Well, we are those guys.
Right.
We've been there. We know what it's like. So we're just our number one mission is to take people where we once were and bring them to where we are now.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, to lead the way, especially for you guys being the ones dealing with PTSD, okay? And are you guys cured of PTSD? I mean, is there such a thing as cured of PTSD?
I don't think there is, Joe. When the core of somebody is wounded so badly, I don't think there is a medical or medicinal or cure. There's obviously ways to deal with it,
Right.
but when you talk about a cure, the core PTSD problems that soldiers experience, they'll experience till the day they leave the earth. I mean, it's not, I don't think I could speak for myself just here, but I mean, just, with some of the things that through Reboot that I've experienced through other guys, it's just never going away.
What's some of the stories that you guys can tell that come into your meetings, okay, your 12-week programs? What's some of the success stories? And even if you got a couple failure stories, why were they failure stories?
Yeah, so one of the ones that I'll talk about, just, as you said earlier, I served with you at Strike, and then I got hurt, went through a long process of recovery over at the WTB, which led to an apparent suicide attempt. Not apparent, it happened.
Right.
And then after my failed suicide attempt, I actually walked into Reboot Combat Recovery, and it changed my life. And so I wanted to give what I felt, that hope,
Yeah.
Because for a long time, I had no hope. I had done everything that was told of me. I had the surgeries, I had gone through the physical therapy, I had talked to the people, I had done everything that was asked, and there was still no hope. There was no expectance of my life to get any better. And I struggled with the fact that was the new norm, that was what I had to look forward to, was to wake up in the morning and sit in my chair. And so finding that new norm,
Right.
having that hope. And the crazy thing is for every one of me, we have almost 750 graduates around the nation right now, and every one of those people, I mean, you asked for a couple stories, but it's impossible for me to think of just one, because watching somebody walk in hopeless and feeling nothing week one, and then watching them at the 12th week graduation, just full of life and full of hope, it's
Right.
an amazing thing.
It's a getting all choked up. Ooh, pardon me. But I mean, you guys got this now, okay? Providing an opportunity. How much is it costing the veterans to come in?
It costs absolutely $0 to the veteran that comes to the recovery training.
Veteran, active duty, military families, anything. We've never
Absolutely
charged
nothing.
anybody to come through our course.
I love it, man. We gotta team up. We gotta start doing some fundraisers for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was going to talk about that here in just a little bit too.
Yeah.
'Cause we got a
Not
big
gonna
deal
say
going
no
on.
to money.
What are some of the events you guys got coming on? Because obviously, I mean, your organization is a necessity, especially for this military community we know as Fort Campbell, Clarksville, and surrounding towns. Because, man, I see it every day. I see people's interactions. I can tell who's a veteran and who's not. You know what I mean? You guys know
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
Once you're a veteran, you kind of know your other.
You got the veteran radar, yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I'll tell you what, though, they never see it coming that I was a veteran. It's amazing. They never see it coming.
I'm not going to lie, it kind of took me by surprise as well.
They second guess it all the time. I get
Not
so
me.
angry with that.
First time I ever met you was, hey, you want a steak? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
At
Oh.
First Strike Barracks.
We're outside the barracks, on a barbecue, and I got my big cigar. I'm like, hey, you guys don't, all right? Forget about it.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Wife beater, dress like some
Absolutely. It was my same uniform when I was in Afghanistan on patrols. It was amazing. Taliban didn't know what was coming. They're like, this freaking guy. But I mean, veterans out there, I see them in the stores, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
I see the frustration when they're surrounded by groups, when they're surrounded by crowds, and I can see them really, really trying hard not to just go "Blah!" and crazy. All right, and man, you don't have to go to the VA, okay? Don't get me wrong. If you're part of the system, utilize that system, absolutely.
Yeah.
But utilize its Reboot Combat Recovery Program. All right, because not for nothing, here's an option for you to sit down, talk about the topics that the guys know about. I mean, these guys were there.
Well, it's more than just talking about things, isn't it? It's like, are you giving them tools and techniques
Absolutely.
and different
Yeah, for
ways
sure.
of dealing with it and approaching it and thinking about it?
And there's actually challenges at the end of each week to kind of overcome some of the social anxiety that you were talking
Right.
about, Joe, and just to be able to connect with people.
Yes.
To be able to reach out to the guy sitting next to me that I don't know, that he might be struggling, I might be struggling, we might both be struggling.
Right.
We're going to reach out to each other and just connect and make that solid, person-to-person
I
connection.
love good physical challenges. Remember in Double Dare, they used to do it at the end, right?
Yeah.
Mark, who was that? Mark Summons, right?
Mark Summers, yeah.
On your mark, get set, go. Today in this, we got the Robinson family. And
I would have got slimed.
Oh, I would have loved to have got slimed.
Absolutely.
Maybe that could be part of the recovery process.
Yeah.
Slimed. I would love that.
Yeah, there we go.
That sounds
Kneecap west.
traumatizing.
You say a word I don't know, and boom, it comes on.
Oh.
Absolutely. So, you were talking about events, and
Yes.
this coming Monday, from 6 to 8 at Awaken Church, we actually have a graduation that we wanted to make sure to invite you to, Joe.
Oh,
And
awesome.
also, anybody else that's interested in the program but doesn't think a group thing is for them, they're more than welcome to come and check it out. It gives the opportunity to see what we do, to meet a lot of the graduates,
Right.
and to realize that you're not alone in this journey.
I love it. I love it. And that's what time you guys doing that at Awaken Church? What time?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 o'clock. Beautiful. That's PM, right?
That's
Yeah.
I'd be saying. I'd be
Yes.
very upset.
0600. Wake
Oh,
up.
oh.
We were going to do it at 06, but we knew you wouldn't show up, so.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Right.
I'd be making a
07
video
or
somewhere
08,
out there. You know?
09.
But I'm telling you, I'm a big supporter of what your mission is, and you guys personally. So
Yeah, for sure.
whatever we can do to help your outreach for the reboot combat recovery.
Yeah. We've also got a couple other events if you want to hear
Yeah,
about.
let's hear.
We've
And
actually-
Mark, let's get ready for a break here. He's going to play some cool music, so
Yeah.
it sounds better when he gets to talk about it.
So we've actually got two more groups starting up here in Clarksville here in the next couple of days. Monday, May 6th, or excuse me, May 9th. We've got one starting at Grace Community, it's Bethel Community Church over on Tiny Town Road, and also isn't the Hilldale group starting back up again?
So to get plugged into a local group, if you go to the website, it says join a group, and it's
Right.
got all the locations, all the dates that they start, all the times.
So
all
if
that.
you're on one side of town, you guys got a
Yeah.
group on that
Yeah,
side of
sure.
town. If you're on the other side of town, like say you're in Sango, they got a group for you in Sango. Say you're in New Prov, yeah, they'll get your new address so you can move out of New Prov and yes, get into Sango. Right.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
love this.
We've also got a 22-mile ruck march coming up in Nashville on the 30th as well.
Ah,
If you
for
want to be a part
Memorial
of that, it's
Day.
called the March for 22.
Will you guys be upset if I win it?
You
It's not a
win. We
race,
got
it's
lot
a
of
march.
Oh
races.
no, it's a race. Believe
Is it
me,
a
you
race?
got a bunch of soldiers together. It's a race.
Yeah,
I'll just
for
be
sure.
excited
race
if
with
you
you.
finish.
Yeah, you want to do
Yeah,
this?
I'll do that.
All right, we're gonna do this because as we know, the number 22, and believe you me, I think that's a low ball number.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Recount.
the way that they did the studies, they didn't include all 50 states, and they didn't focus on military heavy states too. So I think that number is low,
Absolutely.
and that's terrible.
Well, it's still too high.
One's too much.
You're right, exactly. I'm telling you, you got options out there. Okay, spouses listening, let your spouse know that there's options out there.
Yeah.
All right, trick them to go there too.
Yeah.
Because some people don't want to get help. You know what I mean?
The
Some
families
people
are
really
welcome too.
proud.
Right.
The families, they participate as well. We don't separate the spouse and the veteran or active duty goes through the program together.
Right. I like that. You guys rock. And I will be there Monday at 6 o'clock at Awaken Church. Where's Awaken Church?
It is the church that sits behind the railroad trestle on Riverside Drive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. That's right down the
Over
road.
by Austin's Beauty, Lassiter's Coffee right there as
Beautiful.
well. Right in that same area.
Now, I'm going to warn you. I'm always 10 minutes late for everything.
Oh yeah. So
No.
I don't know what that is about.
Because he's fashionable.
Yeah, that's right. Fashionable.
Yeah.
swagged out.
Sweat. But yes, I'm telling you, they got the new groups coming up. All right, graduation on Monday over at Awaken. March for 22 in August, you said, right?
May.
In May.
30th of May, Memorial Day weekend this week.
Oh,
This
Memorial
month.
Day weekend. Nice. Nice.
0700 Nissan Stadium, downtown Nashville. That's going to be awesome.
It's got such a great voice, doesn't it?
Right? It's very good.
I've been told I have the radio voice.
That's right. No, you have like one of those sex phone voices.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, Kevin, you should do sex phone operator.
I call that number.
My nickname is Truffle Shuffle. That might not
You have reached the line for Shuffle Shuffle. I
I
can
like
help
Shuffle.
you, baby. What are you wearing? Khakis. It's Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
But,
be wearing.
what are you wearing?
It's Caitlin from State
No,
Farm.
because it's a guy. But yeah, I'm a big fan of you guys. Check out rebootrecovery.com. All right, go say hello to Kevin. Go say hello to Brian. Go check out these groups. If you need help, if you know somebody that needs help, okay, and you're fed up with a VA system that's just they lied to us. They lied to us. They said it was going to be easy. They said the transition out
Did
of the
they?
service was good. Yes,
Yeah.
they
Did they really
did.
say it
Several
was
They
times,
did.
yeah, yes.
During the ACAB process, if you follow these rules, it's going to be easy when you get out.
Stay home.
Liars! But it's amazing. The ones who are stepping up to make it easier,
Battle buddies.
It's not government.
It's a battle. buddy.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's not a organization of federal and state ties. It is our veteran battle buddies who continue to grab and got our six.
That's
So I
it.
want to thank you two for coming in here today.
Oh, yeah.
telling
Thank you
your
for having us,
story.
Joe. We really appreciate you getting the word out, brother.
No,
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
more often. This will be a more often thing.
It's a good thing.
Strike.
I like
It's a
it.
good thing.
Strike.
Oh, come on. Ready and forward.
Yeah, ready and forward. Be prepared. Oh wait, that's the Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Sky, locally, what do you got for us?
We've got a rough one with a Woodlawn man that's charged after allegedly breaking into his ex-girlfriend's house and attempting to shoot her and her current boyfriend.
Wow.
Oh,
According-
Tinder.
Yeah, according to his arrest warrant, Donald Lewis Treat is accused of breaking into the victim's home on Chester Harris Road through the front window after attempting to break down the front door. The victim told police that Treat then told her he was going to kill everyone and proceeded to pick up a shotgun that was in the living room. The victim and her boyfriend ran to the bedroom, locking the door behind them. The warrant then states that Treat shot the bedroom door open with a
Oh
shotgun.
my God.
Treat tried shooting once more, but soon realized there were no remaining shells in the chamber and left the house through the broken window.
Oh, why didn't you open the front door
Yeah,
once he was inside?
He was arrested and charged with aggravated burglary, aggressive assault, and vandalism with a bond amount set at $500,000.
Yeah, you're damn right. I've set that high.
You better set a little higher.
I mean,
Where's
man,
it? Where's attempted murder on this thing?
Here's the thing. Here's a guy that has obviously an instability inside of his brain. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
He's got this jealousy issue. All right. But hey, if you had a system, okay, say a guy like this, I don't know if he has a veteran connection or not,
My saying is this.
What's that, babe?
Was it his shotgun or
or hers.
yeah?
Oh,
Right.
from inside the house?
Yeah.
I wasn't
You know what I'm
there.
saying? Because why you gonna have a shotgun laying around
In your living
in
room.
your living room?
Yeah.
really.
I wasn't
You know
there,
what I'm
babe. I left 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I'm just trying to piece the puzzle together.
She was actually my date.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause-
From,
As
And
soon
why
as-
wouldn't they
soon-
grab the shotgun
soon-
while he's trying to kick down the door?
Yeah, because soon as the shotgun, soon I would have heard that click. Oh, it would have been over with for him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but maybe the guy,
Yeah.
maybe the guy and the girl are just, you
was
know,
a punk.
embracing themselves in the other room, thinking that this is it.
The shotgun was theirs. So, you know what I'm saying? It's in their house. So it had to be one of them.
I don't know. Maybe he brought it in with him. Right?
And what the report said?
Attempted to break down the front door.
Mhm.
Then he said he was going to kill everyone and proceeded to pick up a shotgun that was in the living room.
Yeah.
So-
So it was theirs at the
Yeah,
house.
what is it just sitting around in the living room?
Yeah.
Don't we read these stories all the time about the accidental
It's
shootings?
supposed to be for protection, but when you leave it there and run in the back room, you're
Not protecting
Obviously.
them.
not protecting yourself.
Well, they're not.
Yeah, the only
they're
protection in
really
the
not
bedroom
trained.
is a prophylactic, and that's going to do nothing against a shot.
If you're lucky.
First
If
of
you're
all,
lucky.
they already knew he was kicking at the door.
Right.
Right.
And
So why
shot-
wouldn't they?
Shotgun in the living room.
Yes, buy dog.
Bunch of punks.
Man.
That's
Adopt
all
a
it-
dog.
bunch of punks.
Bay, I'm going to quote a great philosopher.
Bus-
There's
bus-
actually a philosophy team.
You say bus a pump?
No, a bunch of punks.
Shotgun bang.
bunch of-
What's up with that thing? I want to know. How does it hang? Wait up, straight up, hold up, Mr. Lover.
Mr.
Like,
Lover.
like said, you're a sexy. Okay, we gotta go to break.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
please.
think Owen's had a great idea. If you're not properly trained in firearms, just adopt a dog. For
No,
real.
no, no.
Yes. Yeah, they need that. The world needs that.
Chihuahua
This,
preferred.
Oh, my ankles!
This segment of the show is brought to you by Journey's Eye Studio of Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville with unique items collected from around the world. Now you can meet and greet Steve and Jody of Journey's Eye Studio at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and you can visit them online at journeyseyestudio.com.
All right. Yeah, I love me some Journey's Eye. Good times, good people.
They're on the Facebook as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to say thank you to Kevin and Brian coming in here. You guys, great mission,
Great mission.
and even greater guys. So good for you. Good for you.
Thanks again for having us, Joe. We really appreciate the work.
Hey, we're gonna get that number down. We're gonna get that fake 22 number down. All right. Which I don't even want to put a number to it because it's crazy. It's crazy.
You can't think of the number that's already done it. You got to think of the number that's planning it today that you can
Yes.
stop from doing it.
That's it. Prevention's the best medicine. Is that what they taught us, right?
Absolutely.
If you don't have to go to sick call, you don't go. Right. So I like what you guys are doing here. All right, let's take a break here. But when we get back, Bay, you're a big fan of professional wrestling, right?
They should.
Yeah, me too, bro. And guess what? We got pro wrestler Josephus coming in next.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude. I was in the ring one time.
Uh-huh.
I was doing the announcing.
I got it on video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
did.
he's circling me. He's giving me the eye. He's mean mugging me.
He's whipping his chains around.
And I don't know if I was being mean mugged back.
He was behind you.
Yeah, I know. I can feel him breathing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that feels so good.
He
but
does have
creepy at the same time.
the mighty breath of Zeus out there.
He's a strong man. He's an intelligent man. And we're going to help tell his story here in a moment.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Sky, locally, what do you got for us when we get back?
Well, we've got a man that locks himself in an infant in a bathroom during a police standoff here in Clarksville.
Man, it's a, what's our theme today? Lock yourselves in the room.
Or domestic assault day.
Right, may the 4th be with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, Josephus, you're on the Joe Padula Show, WJCM, 1400 AM. Absolutely. Pictures? Can we do pics?
Friend's name right there.
Okay, beautiful.
Sorry about the misstep on the.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, my dad's got a
Are you guys
boxer.
nailed?
I didn't worry.
It's a really
So,
My dad's boxer.
Yeah.
She's a weapon, man. She's a
Well,
weapon.
Come on.
Never
Well, I tell you that. Well, I tell you.
That's
Crazy.
right.
Yeah,
May the other night, we're sitting there, he's like, yeah, man. They was like, man, white man, that's what did they go
For more and ask about their giveaway. Let's get ready for section
1. Grinders, wraps, cheesesteaks, mozzarella rolls, quesadillas, and more. Dine in or get delivered to your warehouse. Five Summer Drive in downtown Clarksville with full restaurant seating. For more, visit wickedgoodsandwiches.com.
The professionals at Brand Shape Lunch and More. Business consultation, prices at weekly big box stores, and they'll match or beat anyone. Made of the Shade Blinds and More offers top quality blind shutter shades. All right, and one of me that whole all right, let's get the one ready. Practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at ClarksvilleBlinds.com.
All right, this one's cooking burgers outside the mayor. Hey, you hungry over there? Sausage Major, how do you like it? Medium rare? I'll send you guys a link to the audio, the video, the pictures, the whole thing. Nah, appreciate you guys, brothers. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
You guys did a really good job. All right,
I'll see you guys on Monday. Awaken. I'm in. Bada bing. I love when the battle buddies come in. This one's all yours, sir. All right. Oh yeah, they did a great job. They did a great job. Yeah.
I almost walked in here because
That'd be great.
Yeah. Hey, how
Did you
doing?
see me open the door?
Oh, that'd be awesome. What's going on in here?
Well, he said the restroom was the first door to the left, but I was thinking,
I love
I was sitting in that chair, so I was like, okay, this way.
it. How awesome that would be. You come in and you just start leaking all over the floor. That would have been amazing.
Well, after a long night of drinking.
Oh, man.
December 23rd, $500 down. No
Mark, let me get your letter.
We also have bank financing and our Harley Davidson leasing program where everyone rides. Challenge.
All right. That's fine. Don't worry about it. So is mine.
2135 Lower Drive or online at vawolf.com.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
See you on the highway.
No, we don't have time.
The City Begins Sandwich Academy is the city's only nonprofit organization.
So you get 2 minutes?
creating health and
2
wellness
minutes.
for a variety of delicious dishes. Infinity provides for young dancers with a professional environment to create
Here we go. Can't have anything.
arts of ballet.
All right.
Jazz, modern
I have an accident.
Watch out for the white pants.
I got the wrong one. I got
We'll,
one there.
we'll send you a bill for
Is
these.
this yours?
No, I gave those up when I was 13.
Forever dance, forever fit, forever you.
Smoking works through combustion, which in turn contains toxic byproducts. There are over 4,000
future.
There you go.
It's not smoke, it's bakery. Bakery committed. Not smoke, which takes out 95% of the marketing bid. Cool. Trusted provider of the electronic cigarettes easily equipped.
All right.
Supply.
So we're streaming live. There's camera right there.
All right.
Do the finger like I do. Freaks them all out. They're going, did you really? Yeah.
There's a wrestler who always does that.
Yeah.
Tracy Smothers, do you know who that is?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he just like, you know.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Talk about anybody else's.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, though. You think about it. Yeah. Where did the rain come from?
Right?
The clouds. Comes from the clouds.
Condensation.
Yep.
And no one of you blame me. I'm scalping your asses, okay?
That's right.
I didn't see you dancing.
Chief did a dance out
I
there.
didn't see you dancing.
Chief did a rain twerk.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Hey,
See
how
what I did
are
in
you?
South Florida, man, that hurricane.
Tom Hawkins.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I came out to this for my wrestling
You
music.
did?
My
All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back. Joe Padula Show. WJZM 1400 AM.
You're playing the entrance music for our awesome new guest here.
That's right.
But he said this is actually, what did you say?
In 2010, I came out to Teenage Riot by Sonic Youth.
Well, that's why it's been selected, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, pro wrestler Josephus. Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you. I mean, another one with a great radio voice too, isn't it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, let me tell you something about Josephus. He's a very intimidating man, okay, in the cage, but in the ring. Out of the ring, though, I mean, very conversational, very approachable.
He's a friendly barbarian.
It's a dichotomy between the two.
I mean, I definitely want to get into the dynamic of getting into character and then utilizing character.
Because
And,
he's a bad guy.
and then when does character... Yeah, you are.
What do you mean by that?
No,
He's a bad guy.
It's called a heel, first of all.
I don't know the technical
You're
terms.
gonna call me bad in this society of moral ambiguity? Come
Yes.
Oh, you see that?
He
He's
just
smart.
confused her, man.
It makes no sense at all.
We'll get into it all in just a moment, but Josephus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And I look forward to next month when we're doing our Newlywed Game, and we're doing the pro wrestling edition of Newlywed Game.
It's gonna be so cool.
It's going to be fun.
Get out of here.
I'm still trying to convince my wife.
I'll
to
get her.
come.
Get her to do it.
If not, I'll sit in for her.
Too easy. Do a character. Do a
There you
character
go.
for her.
I'll
Yeah.
do it as both of us.
What a lovely lady, too. Where'd you guys meet?
At the gym.
You guys met at the gym.
Yeah.
And when was this?
That was 2010 as well. I was training. It was my first year was 2009 as a wrestler, so I was training
What were you doing prior to 2009, before you got into
library world. I was a librarian for about 8 to 10 years on and
That
off.
is so cute.
That explicit
That
Scott.
is-
You can't say it's cute.
I can say that he's this
Josephus,
huge
right? She
dude.
can't say it's cute.
I can't
I
imagine him
just-
like standing
I
up out of a
can't-
chair.
Well, yeah.
You've got a 4-year-old like, can I get this book? And he's like, yes. And he stands up and they're like, as this tower of a
I
really
guarantee
tower man.
you, nobody turned in their books late.
No, a lot
I
of
know.
librarians came to my first match. Actually, there was probably 10 to
that's
12
awesome.
old ladies that had 60 years plus.
They're the best. That's
And they
great.
never came to another one, but they were there at that first one.
That's great.
Now, here it is, okay? So, you're in the library, and you're reading a book, I'm assuming, and you're like, enough. I've had enough. I need to be a professional wrestler.
Too many words.
Well, no, I heard a voice from God while I was shelving some, Jane Eyre or something.
Okay.
No, actually, my brother and I were writing a screenplay about wrestling, and so it became like, well, one of us needs to do a little more research. That was me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there were wrestling themes within the screenplay.
That's awesome.
And then it was like, well, one of us should do the training, and he was just like, that's going to be you, because I'm not going to do that crap. You know?
Right.
And so my original intent was to have like 5 to 10 matches, and that would be it. But then I just really enjoyed it, so I stuck with it for over 6 years.
Wow.
Now, you got, you had that opportunity to get into the ring, but I mean, was it one of the rings where it's like at the Tennessee Armory, or because right now you're in the rings with the big spotlights.
Right.
I mean, what I was seeing at the Wilma Rudolph Event Center was a great professional approach to professional wrestling.
Yeah.
I see you in the Global Force rings, and they got quite the productions too. I mean, just doesn't happen that you get out of the library and into the big stage.
No,
So-
I started at a hotel in Nashville called the Stadium Inn.
Okay.
Right near the Titans.
Yeah, right.
Just kind of a rundown, druggy hotel that had wrestling in it.
How many people were in the crowd besides your librarian?
My first night there was probably like 120 because I promoted it pretty well. But it dwindles. You know, you have your first match.
That's right.
Everybody's
Everyone comes out to
excited.
support, right?
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 in, you have 50 people.
Yeah.
That have always been there for 8 or 9 years, no matter
Hardcore
what.
fans.
No matter how bad or good the wrestling is, they're there every time.
I mean, did you have any any ties to wrestling before you got into it? Like, did you watch it growing up?
In the 80s and some of the territory stuff in Tennessee.
Who were some of your favorite wrestlers that are well known? Back in the day?
Like Jerry Lawler.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
one of my
Jerry-
favorites.
Jerry
you
the
know.
King. What was his move? What was it? The
Pile driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And he had that stint with Andy Kaufman.
exactly.
Oh,
No, him. Okay.
Which helped bring that wrestling to a different level. Actually, it
Yeah.
gave it a lot of exposure.
oh yeah.
Well, to me, that's some of the best stuff ever because you would never think a TV star would come do wrestling.
Right.
It's kind of the equivalent of a librarian doing wrestling. You know,
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Because I, at that point in my life, I wanted to do something so ridiculous that I would sort of even out the balance of what I had done already, and that for me, that was becoming a wrestler.
Why wasn't your first character the librarian? You know what I mean? I
He,
thought it'd be-
he throws the book at
I'm
you.
throwing the book at you.
No,
Look at you.
I worked something like that out where I was going to have an encyclopedia set by the ring, and
Yes.
at the end I'd hit people with the P's and the Q's, you know.
Oh,
That
I
would
love
really
it.
hurt
It's
that.
not too late.
Nobody in
Well,
wrestling
yeah.
would get it though. They'd just be like, "He's just throwing books. I don't get it."
Yeah, most people in wrestling don't get me either.
No.
Anyway, so it's like,
Well, I mean, your
Awesome.
current role as Josephus. Okay, I mean Josephus. Here it is. You got your this very quiet in the ring, very all business in the ring. You come in with the chain, you start
Right.
swinging it around.
He's like a barbarian. Yeah.
God forbid you don't let that go by accident.
Like a
And,
Viking.
but where did this character come from?
well, it's sort of a hybrid between Bruiser Brody, which
Yeah.
is because I look almost just like the guy.
Right.
So
Very Nordic. Right.
Nordic, but then there's some Southern elements thrown in because I was trained by like Dirty Dutch Mantel and just other Southern wrestlers who like to throw Gaga in, as they call it.
Right.
Which
Right.
is just BS in between stuff. So.
And a little yawl from time to time.
A little y'all.
Yeah. Hey y'all.
Or a little absolutely. As you might
Absolutely.
say.
Oh no.
That's the equivalent to yes. That's a northern yawl. Absolutely.
Exactly.
It is, yeah.
But I mean, here it is, training from being a librarian to now being a professional wrestler. What goes into that transition? I mean, were you doing what you were doing as a librarian, or did you have to change up the gym routine? Did you have to change up what you put in your body? And
Oh yeah, I was an athlete in high school and trained as well as you could as a high school athlete. I mean, you got the program that you do during the summer and in the weight room and all that junk. But really, I credit my wife as training me in the gym, and that helped me really transform myself.
who
You
made
know?
the first move in the gym with you and your wife?
As somebody introduced us, this older gentleman who knew both of us was like, "Have you met Josephus?" And she's like, "No," you know, that kind of thing. So I didn't have to do
He was
anything.
a skilled and seasoned wingman.
Right.
Was she in the industry also? Or?
No, she got into it because of me. Because she wrestled probably about 60, 70 matches.
Which is a lot of matches.
That's
Right.
a lot of matches.
Yeah.
That's not a hobby.
But she doesn't love it, so.
The passion doesn't equal yours.
No, and I don't even know if I call my passion. I just enjoy it.
Right. Understood.
I
Understood.
mean,
Well,
music is more my passion than wrestling,
Yes.
but we can get to that
yes.
later.
Oh, I definitely I want to get into because listening to some of your product there. I mean, you definitely have this this passion for the music industry.
Right.
And I believe there's ways that you can correlate the professional wrestling into your music. and get the exposure. Because I mean,
Yeah.
what was that one with Rudolph? We're looking at 1,000+ people that were just there
Oh, yeah.
chanting your name. Okay,
Right.
some people peeing their pants because they were scared of you.
Well, they were forced.
Was that you?
That was
or-
me.
Okay.
That was me. I was like, oh boy. But I mean, you know, you got your in the ring persona. Now doing it outside of the ring, are you easy to turn it off and on?
Oh yeah. Once you walk out of the curtain, it's on. Once you walk back in, for me, it's off.
Now, what about when you're when you're like hanging out with the fans? Okay, when say you're just walking about the street and someone comes up to you, Josephus. I mean, do you have to hesitate? Be like, oh, is this Josephus the librarian? Is this Josephus the musician? Or is this Josephus the professional wrestler?
No, I just do whatever the situation calls for.
Right.
And sometimes that's just kind of depending on how the fan acts. You know, if they're
Yeah.
Josephus, that's kind of I don't give that kind of fan the time of day.
Understood. Yeah, you gotta be a professional.
But I also don't engage in long conversations with fans generally, just because I don't know. I want to protect part of myself and not give everything.
Yeah.
Understood.
You
A
know.
little sanity, a little privacy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Injury wise, I mean, we look at the death numbers in professional wrestling. All right. I mean, it's not like a new thing either. I mean, looking at from the 1980s, okay, looking from the 1990s, 2000s when we really start seeing the death count just increasing. When you read about these headlining news like China recently, okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Joni Lauder, okay, what do you think when you read these headlines? Do you go, am I in the wrong business? Is something wrong? What did they do that I can maybe?
No, I don't think of it that way. I just think that it's a tough profession to be in, and I'm not saying wrestling causes those deaths because I think there's a lot of factors involved in those things. But it's sad to see people die young in this business.
Right.
I mean, this business beats you up. I've been a little more detached from it than some people have, so I haven't let that happen to me. But I know plenty of my friends in the business who are, chewed up and spitting out, spat
out, and on top of it,
spitted.
On a day-to-day basis. I mean, when I actually sit down and I have conversations with these wrestlers, when they're first getting into the industry, it is one night you're over here, another night you're across the state, another night you're in another state, okay? And going through the beating routines. Like you took a guitar to the face for crying out loud. You know what I mean? At the last match.
Did it improve anything?
Yes, I mean the crowd went crazy.
I think your nose is straight now.
Like you won the crowd over, you know?
Yeah.
And
everybody loves
music. It's brutal, man. I mean, the hardest I traveled was my first couple of years, and I was doing like 4 or 5 shows a week in different cities.
And how much were you making per show at that point?
Who is this guy? Is he going to ask me my
Yeah,
financial
right?
information on the air?
Just
You didn't put that on the paperwork?
roundabout, because
Let's just say not enough.
Not enough
for what you do.
I mean, to the point where food becomes no longer a luxury,
Right.
okay? But food just is when you can and how much you can. You
Yeah.
know, travel costs. All right. I mean, I'm sure you were probably driving your own car.
Oh yeah.
All right. I mean, the gas getting from place to place, and
Yeah.
so obviously, I mean,
It's like being an entrepreneur, being a private contractor, especially if you're working and managing yourself
Mhm.
and not going through, a secondary agency. Or something.
Right. Those things don't exist at this level unless
Right.
you're sort of.
which is good though because this weeds out those who can't hack it and can't
Right.
make it. You know, so.
But and nowadays there's always another show down the street, so no one really gets weeded out anymore.
Yeah, is the
A
market
backyard.
saturated with?
I mean, Nashville, honestly, and I think it was around 2012, 2013, 5 shows disappeared or something like that. But now there's stuff starting to come back there.
I've noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, so it comes and goes. But
Right. I mean, you got the TNA down there in,
Right.
in Nashville. You got TNT in Middle Tennessee. Also, Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah.
Is there a drama in between these different organizations? Because they're all fighting for the same crowd, I'm sure.
I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes enough to really know that.
Right.
So I can't adequately answer that.
Well, all I know is even in the small radio markets, there's drama behind other shows and other stations because they all think we're all fighting for the one listener.
Right.
Well, and honestly, they don't want to be honest about it, but they're all fighting for the sponsors. You know, when it comes
Yeah,
I think
down to
that's the bigger fight.
yeah,
Right.
oh, big time. But,
Right.
But here it is. You guys got. We were talking about the injuries and everything. What's some of the injuries that you've endured so
Well,
far in your 6 years?
My neck got injured around 2014, and a big part of that is because I was signed to a reality TV show deal with AMC.
Really?
Yeah, they were doing a show about Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins,
Right.
running a wrestling show in Chicago.
Right.
And my wife and I were both under contract to that. And then, like, inexplicably, they pulled the plug.
Why'd they pull the plug on that show? I think that would have been quite the draw for them.
I think it was mainly because they were looking for their next Breaking Bad or Walking Dead. They didn't feel like reality shows were going to give them the numbers they wanted.
Understood.
Which is probably true compared
Right.
to those numbers.
Right.
Those numbers are crazy.
But a behind the scenes reality show about wrestlers would be amazing.
Well, with an established rock star,
Right.
who's very interesting on his own.
Oh, he's all over the place.
And
Right.
has a huge following.
Exactly.
Right.
So I was into that on that show, and we had to travel to Chicago once or twice a week for, I don't know, probably about a month and a half. And over that time, I just got beat down, and my neck just decided to have some tingling in it one day when I woke up.
Oh, that's the neck. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
don't
and my
wanna mess with
fingers
the
were
neck.
kind of, you know, I
Oh
was like,
no! Did you get scared?
yeah, I got
Yeah.
scared. That was the first time I'd ever gotten scared with this profession or whatever you want to call it, sport,
Right.
work, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. So I took about 8 months off after that. But the reality show had quit filming, and they pulled the plug, and I was just like, I don't know if there's anything else to do for me in wrestling. So, and I like my neck and I
Yeah.
like my fingers.
Yeah, and you've still got to live the rest of your life.
Right, and I
still
have
be
a
able to do
5-year-old
things.
son and a wife
Yeah.
and a stepdaughter, and
So why didn't you quit?
well, it was weird. I got better. I did all this acupuncture and all this Eastern thought, which I'm really into those types of things as opposed to
Good
typical.
times.
Well, did it work?
Yeah, it
Obviously.
worked.
Obviously, and
worked.
that's what's up, you know, and that's why I love a holistic approach to certain situations.
Yeah,
That's why like we
And
were
not
just
throw
talking with our
and not
veterans.
throw a pill at it.
Yeah, with the
Right.
veterans, the VA. I mean, here, Joe, take these pills. No,
Right.
I don't want these pills.
exactly.
I love that there are other options out there. Now, you guys got a lot going on. I mean, you're busy still to this day.
Oh yeah.
Well, what's some of the shows coming up that we can perhaps go check you out at?
Well, the Tried and True show is in Portland this month on
Right.
the 20th, I believe is the date. I might have to look it up on my phone, even though I hate to do that on video.
No, you're good. You're
It's
good.
okay.
No, I'll follow up the dates. I'll get it all
Okay.
done. But
I have a music show as well the following weekend.
yeah, tell me about the music.
Well, I guess it was around 08, 09. My brother and I just finally decided to start writing tunes together. He had been a musician for years.
Okay.
I studied music in college. So we were just like, what can we do? What should we do musically together?
Yeah.
And so we became like a duo, and originally it was drum machine, organ, vocals, and theremin. You know what a theremin is?
The theremin. I do not know what a theremin is.
Yeah, kind of like what, just that high
Yeah,
pitch.
it's a crazy.
It sounds like a
instrument
ghost.
that
This guy sounded like an inspiration.
Well, it kind of uses like an electromagnetic wave or something.
Yeah,
like
it's a
that.
sine
You put your
wave.
hand in it, and the more you move your hand, that you've got this frequency sound that just it fluctuates and
changes.
changes pitch and tone. It's got
Like
notes.
good vibrations at the end.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a theremin.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yes, good vibration.
Even Whole Lot of Love has a theremin in it. Just
It's a
Whole Lot of Love.
You got a whole lot of
That's
Yeah.
actually a theremin.
It's not a kazoo. It's
like
a
it.
theremin.
Right.
So you play the theremin.
My brother did.
Okay.
It's a crazy.
But that's how we originally started. We migrated from that mentality eventually, and now it's a bigger thing. With my wife is in the band. She plays like bass and synth bass.
She's more passionate about the music than
Oh yeah, she likes the music a lot more. Than
It
the
hurts
wrestling.
less.
when can we get you guys on the show to play some music?
Well, let me just clear it with my brother's schedule and her schedule.
That'd be great.
I'm
That'd be
more
really
of the
cool.
floater. I can almost do it anytime you ask, but
I always flush a floater every time.
I work from home, man, so I can do it. But
That's a good life.
Understood. Well, we got to take a quick break here, but when we get back, I want to go over some of the industry terms, the wrestling industry terms.
all right,
Do you know them well? Do you know the industry terms?
I might or I might not, Joe.
Well, we're going to find out how well you know wrestling industry terms. Bay, I'm going to be now. Bay, have you met Josephus? Bay.
Hey, how are you? Good to meet you.
Bay is he's a big wrestling fan. He
Excellent.
loves professional wrestling. His whole life has been always watching and following. And Ben, do you know the terms pretty well?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, a little bit. We're about to find out. But let's go to break with Sky. Local story. What do you got?
Well, we've got a man that locks himself and an infant in a bathroom during a police standoff in Clarksville. A Clarksville man is facing charges after police were called to a reported domestic assault that resulted in a standoff on Gomer Road Sunday night. According to a warrant, Renee Ramirez, a female victim, and their 9-month-old child were driving to a Gomer Road address when Ramirez allegedly choked and assaulted the female victim.
Damn.
Now, the warrant said the attack continued when they arrived at the residence. The female victim and Ramirez's mother, who was at the residence, were both choked and assaulted. When Ramirez saw a patrol car pull up to the house, he grabbed the baby and a knife and locked himself in a bathroom. He refused to come out for almost an hour. The baby was not harmed. However, during the standoff, officers said they heard the baby fall at least 4 times. He could be heard screaming and crying throughout the ordeal. Ramirez told police that he had cut himself with a knife and that he felt like passing out due to the loss of blood. He would not come out or release the infant. He eventually surrendered the baby to crisis negotiators and exited the bathroom after about 56 minutes. Ramirez is charged with aggravated assault, false imprisonment, interfering with an emergency call, and child abuse and neglect. His bond is set at $230,000.
What a selfish kid. He's a kid. Did you see the picture of him?
It sucks.
Yeah. Selfish kid. Okay? Man. Unbelievable. But, hey, let me tell you something.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
This is not. It's
But, yeah, finish off that segment there, Sky.
Well, we've got the segment of the show that was brought to us by the Tilted Kilt of Clarksville. You can join the Kilt Girls for their kickoff to summer Cinco de Mayo patio party on Thursday, May the 5th. The fun begins at 3 p.m. with a free happy hour appetizers for all Kilt Clan members, the KC members, and you can sign up on that day. They've got $12 Corona buckets, $2 Dos Equis pints, $3 assorted tequila shots, plus the drawing for the massive patio party set.
Yeah, that's right. Get that patio party
Yeah,
set.
so you can attend the Tilted Kilt Cinco de Mayo patio party on Thursday, May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, I know.
So
I
why
know,
do you keep doing that?
I do what I want.
No. Just read the script. You'll be all right.
I did.
Sky acts all cool when you come in here, by the way. You'll see this.
I'm always this cool.
She tries to impress.
Well, that's good.
She's trying to.
She needs to undermine you, Joe.
No, that's the worst.
Oh, did I say that?
That's the worst. Betty, don't clap to me.
Yeah.
Don't encourage
I
us.
say what the people want, Joe.
The voice
Yeah.
they want to hear.
Now they want us to go to break.
Okay.
But when we do get back, we're going to be talking about not only some of the wrestling industry terms, okay? Also, I got a list of the worst jobs in America. The 2016 list is out.
Is radio host on there?
Very close. Very close.
Okay.
We'll get into it. Plus, also, did you know Josephus was recently in a show that's going to be airing in June that involves Billy Ray Cyrus?
You know what? I'm offended I'm not in the inner circle right now.
Still the King is the name of it.
Yeah. Yeah, see,
Oh.
me and Josephus know. Josephus and I know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know. I know.
Whatever.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. Plus, also in a little bit, we got intern Summers, big interview. It's her big test today. She gets her big test today.
It's
Yeah.
finals.
Yeah, it's the finals. Is she going to fail like intern Thomas?
You failed?
Well, he needs to fix his attitude.
Okay.
Is he going to fail? No,
He does,
He
yeah,
didn't fail.
he
He
did.
didn't fail.
Okay.
But yes, is intern Summer going to fail? She's going to be interviewing Asia White. Who's another wrestler in a different organization. We're going to have a fight right here.
Yeah.
Between Joseph was like that. It's
Really?
right.
I didn't sign that. I had no idea.
We're gonna have a thermostat off. What is it called again?
Thurman.
Thermin.
That's
right.
Thurman.
Not a thermostat.
Thurman.
Way off on that one. But yeah. So we're gonna be doing that a little bit. Plus we got the headline news with Sky, entertainment news, and live music with Rufus. Josephus, let me tell you about Rufus.
It was pretty good.
Rufus.
Yeah, he's a soul rock guy. He's got such a great sound, a great story too. He's just a good guy overall. But I think it's crazy in the wrestling world. All these guys, even if they're putting on their act and the show in the ring,
And their shiny knee-high boots.
then they're backstage. These are some of the coolest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
How long have you hung out with these people, Joe?
You know what? Maybe they're just putting on front,
Well,
right?
Joe's a diva too, so he fits
True.
right in.
They see me with the cameras and everything.
Yeah.
Let me okay. But all right, we're going to take a quick break here. But Sky, locally, what do you got for us when we get back?
Oh, another great one. We've got some kittens that were thrown out of a moving vehicle on a busy road in Cinco.
What's wrong with you?
How exciting.
Clarksville, what's going on with you? Stop drinking the water. Are we getting
Why
water
would
from
you-
Flint?
Yeah, why would you do
No,
that?
because Obama said it's
That's
good
right.
to go.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about that in
Safe.
headlining news. He drinks it.
Oh.
I heard he farted as soon as he drank it. Did you see that?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he took a sip, he
Little
might have had a little
Little
leak.
George
curl
off roader.
of the lip. Well, you know, kids under 6 probably should not
It
drink
was
this.
probably filtered like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
You know
filtered.
what I'm saying?
We bought at Walmart, you know that.
He
Let me-
recommends bottled water still.
Let me tell you, I just put my pants. All right, we got to take a break here. Joe Padula, WJCM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right. Nice job, sir. All right,
Just tell me when I need to leave.
No, just stay as long as you can. Stay for the live music if you can too.
What's the
Yeah, I
really
mean, it's up to
awesome
you.
video
What
that
time?
you've got on
He'll be in about 5
is it on
o'clock.
YouTube? There's a beautiful
I think
video
it's
of like you
Of the band?
and your no, it's like you hang out with your kids. It's like a black and white. It's
Oh,
really,
yeah,
it's
that's,
really artsy and it's done very well produced.
These guys did all these day in the life ofs in 2012, and then they put them all together for like an 80-minute film.
And look, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I was at the Nashville Film Festival, so I got to go see it at Green Hill Cinema on the big screen. It's
You
cool.
know they do movie night now, like
Oh, that's, I've been over there for some weird
I
stuff.
went over there for the really weird home video showing with the live music. There's like the guy playing the guitar while they're showing old vintage home movies that they
Yeah.
dug out of shops and stuff.
Okay.
It was really cool.
I went to see some Kenneth Anger. You ever heard of him before?
He's director.
He was a director. He may still be alive if he is. He's really old, but he did a bunch of stuff. A lot of it has like early gay elements to it, way ahead of its
It's a
time.
little Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, a lot of bikers, bikers hanging out. Some strange things happen, but no, good stuff.
Yeah. Like, what was his name that did the... Didn't he write like a Hell's Angels work? What's his name? And then Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah. I liked a lot of his work.
It's a lot better than people would think. It's kind of like everybody would think it would be real spaced out. It was more like journalism and stuff. You know.
It was well written. Very well written.
It was I guess, but I mean, he like killed himself while he was on the phone with his wife or something, or his son. It was actually his son. He's talking to his son, and he's like, "I'll be right back," and you hear a gunshot. Yeah.
It's real crazy.
Well, he would every day he would shoot a bullet towards John Denver's house. It was like a couple hundred miles away, but he knew what direction.
Oh no.
He would never make it that far. He would just
Hope it'll fall.
yeah, exactly.
That's pretty awesome. I like the video interviews where he's got this glass of scotch just kind of sitting by his feet. He's in like the picnic chair.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
His gonzo. I dug the gonzo. And later he had this great band, Foxy Shazam.
Oh, really?
That they adopted the whole gonzo thing. But I saw them, I think, their last show in Nashville before the band broke up. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Just an amazing show. You had a lot of sessions.
Hey guys, it's Damon from New Address, and oh my, it's somewhere around the corner already. Time for the road trip. The speed trains. On the grills and hot dogs. I only eat cold food. Okay, fine, turkey dogs, whatever. Point is, this stuff goes back to your scans, it is fun, but don't let that stop you. Just make sure you take some extra after to protect your investment. No point in spending countless hours and lots of dollars getting tattooed, only to lay out in the sun and
Mm.
Got 30 seconds, Joe.
30 seconds.
Have a great summer, everybody. No regrets. We're better at tattoos than we are at singing. If you have any problems with the Joe Canary Show, please feel free to contact 1-800.
Understood. We'll ask if he wants to go to Bomaye with us too. We got media passes.
I think he's not going to go unless
We got
he gets a
passes?
massive payday.
Unless it's
That's
planned,
right. That's
yeah.
right. Tell him we'll air his commercials for free. We'll do a trade.
I'm passenger you get because I want to go. Yeah, you know, answer.
Just don't take Josie.
All right, here we go. Yo. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
For those of you that need instructions,
Yeah, that's right. It's a Lamaze class song. This should be the song played at all Lamaze classes.
that would be awesome.
Welcome back to the show. Josephus hanging out with us today.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Great to have you here, man.
Thank you again for having me. It is great to be here so far.
Now, I met you through
So
a
far.
mutual so far. That's right.
Yep.
I'm careful about how I choose my language
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
a
thank
lot.
you. Thank you.
because my wife has worked in the legal field for years.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's great.
She instructs me.
That's awesome, baby. Look at this contract for me.
Exactly.
I'm tired.
What contract?
I met you through another wrestler. His name is Crimson,
Yes.
and he recently lost by submission to the Cowboy over at the
right?
Wilma Rudolph Event Center.
Is that right? Submission.
Submission,
Uh-oh.
perhaps.
Uh-oh.
There was a little trickery of the referees. The two referees.
We're in on it. We're
They
in
had
on
a
it.
twin referee. Two twins.
So an evil twin.
So you had the one referee in the ring, okay, the good guy, the good ref, I'm sorry, the babyface ref.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
And then all of a sudden, the heel ref
So
comes
bad-
out of nowhere.
Bad guy.
Bad guy ref.
Bad guy.
Right, bad guy. Bad guy ref.
Okay.
Okay, submits, does the whole, arm thing up and down, and let me tell you, it wasn't a fair
Is that
count.
surrendering? Is
Yes,
that- okay.
pretty much right. You never watch wrestling?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Did you
Yeah,
know
but I
that
don't know these.
the one ref who came out later was just a holographic image. He wasn't even real.
He was a ghost ref.
It was some of the we had the budget for that.
TNT has really upped their game.
Yeah.
Because that hologram image, I was having a
Yeah.
cigarette with him earlier.
He's so
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
You're
He's
programmed
got
to do that.
a pack a day habit.
That's right.
Holographic image does.
That's right, the smoke was like fake, but it's real.
It goes right through it.
But yeah, I mean, Crimson's a good guy. Okay, you've wrestled him before too,
I've
correct?
wrestled him, yeah.
Is he difficult to wrestle with? Is he good? I mean,
It's a big guy.
yeah, he is a big dude.
So we take it to each other, man.
Well, how big are you? I mean, you're 6 foot.
6'3".
Yeah, and then I mean, he's about 6'3", 6'4" also,
He's-
right?
Yeah, maybe 6'4", 6'5"-ish.
Well, I hear he wears the platforms.
I don't know anything
Oh,
about that.
I'm telling you,
What?
I hear he wears the platforms when he's in the ring, so he gets an extra inch.
He knows where to find you.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows where you work.
I heard he's gonna change his name to Prince because that's
Oh.
available now. Yeah, but
That's not good.
Yeah.
don't tell him I said that.
He can hear you.
Don't tell him I said that, please. No, I love Prince, and he comes in the show all the time. He's great, and I love what's going on with TNT, tried and true pro wrestling.
And then it's grown.
Well, he started about 8 months before me in Nashville, so I feel kind of like we started around the same time.
Right. Making your way to the top together.
Well, he made it further than me, but now we're on the same show and I enjoy being on that show quite a bit. It's I don't know. For me, it's the one I like going to right now. So you usually have one that you like going to. The rest are kind of filler.
Yeah. Paying the bills. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Although I did wrestle in Cookville not long ago. I wrestled Crimson on that show a week after the Tried and True, and I enjoyed that show. It was at a nightclub.
You were at a
Yeah.
nightclub in Clarksville. I'm
Club
surprised-
Lava.
I'm surprised you don't smell like meth right now.
Oh, good.
That town of Cooksville's got
Cooksville.
it's something going on over there.
Cooksville?
Yeah.
Mm.
Boiling Spoonsville.
Yep.
I got a list here of the worst jobs in America. All right, wrestling is not on there. Let Let me tell you,
It's rough.
it's a tough job. That's for
Yeah.
sure, as we see with the injuries and
Yeah.
and the rates. But so this list, worst jobs in America, is out there, and man, bad news if you're a newspaper reporter.
Phil?
He knows
He's
for those,
retired.
yeah.
Right, jobs are ranked by such factors as environment, income,
Okay.
career outlook, and most importantly, stress.
Yeah.
Newspaper reporters were found to have the worst jobs. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
look what first of all, deadlines.
Yeah.
Okay, meeting deadlines.
That,
All right,
Accuracy.
accuracy.
going into a neighborhood you don't want to go into.
Right, you know, to get that interview. Right.
Country.
You're like,
Oh.
hi, my name is Phil. We're reporting live from Lincoln
And
Homes.
you know, sometimes
Click,
no
click.
news is good news. You get a lot of bad news all the time. You're
Yeah.
the bearer of it.
Right,
Are there
and
still reporters out there?
isn't that crazy? Right? I thought it was all. Well, I'll tell you what.
Bloggers.
Well, followed by yes, you know, bloggers are up there.
Really?
You know what else is up there that rhymes with bloggers? Loggers.
Oh, floggers.
Floggers.
Ow.
Loggers is one of the worst jobs in America.
Hmm.
Broadcasters and disc jockeys have made the list.
Hey, we're there.
It's about time.
Man, that's unreal.
I love my job.
You know why though? I mean, look at the radio industry as a whole. Okay, how it is on a downward spiral. Okay, look at the. A lot of it there's so much produced and scripted radio out there.
Mhm.
That there's options. You look at the XM, you look at all these podcasts that are out there now.
Right.
You look at the iHeartRadio, okay, and you have all these other options where you can just tune into what you want to listen to when you want to listen.
Because it's about the personality.
Right.
You know, and that's kind of what went away on FM radio.
Right.
You know, you've got morning shows, you've got a little bit of an afternoon show, but that huge personality presence has really been lacking.
You know why? I blame it a lot on
Lack
lawyers.
of- okay.
Lawyers. Okay, I mean, radio stations, when they were doing their bits, they were doing their, you know, their crazy, wacky stuff, okay? And then all of a sudden the lawyers come in and they go, no,
You can't say that.
you can't do that. You can't say that.
You offended them people.
You're going to ruin
Oh.
sponsorship, okay? And, so,
I thought we were in America.
well, that's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know me. I'm all about locally owned businesses. I'm all about franchises. I'm all about corporations
And you're all
working
about
together.
involvement in the community as
Yes.
well, which is
But when you have corporations that are taking over, okay, and
Yeah.
regulating, and you're having a cookie cutter and a template, okay, it makes the job very difficult.
well, that's the music industry as well. You got a lot of people
Yes.
Yeah.
playing the same song.
Right.
Exactly, the same sound, the same beats per minute. Why? Because this is the formula that
Right.
works, and if you want to get our paycheck, this is how you're going to do it.
But they're not celebrating innovation and change and the evolution of music, which
But
is
that
what's
is-
gotten it to this point.
That is why I love the independent artist.
That's why
Right.
that underground will always be.
That's
The
right.
underground.
And that's why I'm very thankful for it, like WJZN.
Oh yeah.
Who provides a creative control, not so much a creative control content. We're able to actually have an open, honest conversation with Joe Stevens.
Yeah.
Where Bay is able to come on the air and goes, it's either herpes or crack.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, Bay, thanks, Bay, for being the Black Man on Radio
It's kinda-
in Clarksville. What?
Okay.
I think
realize
that's.
Bay
I
was
think
black.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't know that, Joe Stevens?
Not
Yeah.
until now.
It's all right. Stevie Wonder didn't know either.
Yeah, I did. He could see.
Yeah,
He
I
can
think
see.
he can see.
He could see.
I think he can. He caught
Yeah.
something on stage.
Yeah,
Did
he
you see
did.
that not too long ago?
He might have used the force to his defense.
Oh, may the
okay.
fourth be with you.
Okay.
The rest of the 10 top worst jobs were number 5, enlisted military personnel.
Wow,
Oh,
yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Stress.
It's a tough job. That stress factor.
Yeah.
And as we see with the PTSD, dealing with it, not only immediately when you get back, but also it creeps up on you when you don't even expect it.
Right.
Okay, when you're on your couch and you're trying to upload local stories and you get frustrated.
Can I interject that?
Yes, sir.
I really understand how journalist is more stressful than military personnel.
You know what? That's a great point. I never even thought about bringing that up with Josephus. You're
Yeah.
right.
Come on, man.
Like
Well, think
the military personnel, especially on patrol. All right, I mean,
Yeah.
there you are. You're in Afghanistan or Iraq now again. You know, go figure
Yeah.
out
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. All right, and you're taking every step. And AJ, you tell me if it was the same for you. I mean, every step on these dismounted patrols, you're going, man, is this the last one?
Yes, you're thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna get it today. I just know it.
Like, not only are you looking for bad guy, okay, the heel, okay. Not only are you looking for bad guys out there, all right, but now you're also looking at the ground for wires that are
That's
coming
right.
out of it. You're looking for freshly shoveled dirt, okay,
right.
while you're out there for the IEDs that are just waiting for you.
Well, even today when I have to get out of my car, I look down, just because you never know. But I look down.
Yeah.
I look at the bridges, watch them.
You're looking at the little kids that are coming up to you, okay, that are asking for your candies that are in your MREs. All right, then you're wondering at the same time, man, I gotta make sure that these kids like us, but at the same time, is one of them carrying something
That's right.
Yeah.
that's just gonna explode?
Has explosive structure on it. But isn't it a double whammy to be a combat correspondent?
Yeah.
To be an active duty soldier and a reporter
It
at
was,
the same time?
Let me tell you something, Scott.
That's a double whammy stressful job.
Josephus, I had the best boss in the world. Okay, I was a combat correspondent with the 101st.
Oh, okay.
Soldier first, of course, but it was my job to tell the soldier story.
Yeah.
So you got to be out there. You got to be on patrol. You got to be a soldier. Okay. And then when the bullets are flying, you got to make sure that those bullets are flying back at your weapon too. But you got to make sure that the video's rolling. You got to make sure that the camera click, getting the quotes, memorizing everything, and recording it all. Okay. Why? Because the families
nuts.
need to know what's going on. These are the family members.
That's right.
So, but June 18, 2010, we lost probably the greatest combat correspondent of all time. All right, Sergeant James P. Hunter. Josephus, he was the man. He looked like Matt Damon. He looked like Matt Damon with a big dip in his mouth. Remember him, right? Yeah.
Oh.
IED took him out. Taliban, But he will never be forgotten and will always be remembered. Not just by me, but by anyone that I come across. Thank you for letting me tell you about this. Sorry.
Yeah.
But all right, back to the list.
Mhm.
We got to go.
That's all right, just
Nice job.
Well, can we just summarize to say, I have a deadline, I might die today?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well said, sir. Well
Okay.
said. I'll tell you what. Enlisted personnel used to be number one on that list all the time. I don't know why it's dropped down to 5. Number 6, pest control worker
Wow.
is on that list.
Lots of
There's
poisons.
some big roaches.
Retail salesperson.
Oh,
Getting
yeah.
choked out.
Yeah, anyone here ever do retail?
Yeah.
Right.
I've done multiple retail jobs.
What do you got to do? You got to meet quotas. You got to.
No, you have to kiss a lot of butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Smile, help everybody. You're never right. The customer always is right.
Isn't that terrible?
It
Even
is
when they're
terrible.
wrong.
Even when they're vehemently wrong.
Priest is wrong, Bob.
There's nothing you can do. You just smile, shake your head,
Yeah.
have a lovely life
Thank you for coming to the Gap.
with you and your garden hose.
Hello, welcome
Fall
to
on it.
CC's.
Break it.
I was a Blockbuster video store manager.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
He was a
Wow.
manager, though. Manager, that's good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Now I collect VHS to relive my
Blockbuster days.
that I've been
People
through.
suck. I'm
The
telling you.
glory.
The Blockbuster that you worked at, did they have like the back room that was, separated by the curtain?
No, Blockbuster didn't have those.
No?
No, that was movie gallery and places like that.
Movie gallery.
Those are the places you need to hit up, Joe.
Yeah.
If you go back in time.
Back to the Future 4. Joe,
I
where do
found
you
it.
go? Well, Doc, let's go to the movie gallery.
That's what,
Back
the
room.
90s.
Also on that list, advertising salesperson.
Wow.
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, there's a couple crazies in that.
I mean, you're talking about broadcaster DJs, advertising salesperson, okay? I mean, these
So it's
are-
a radio station.
it's a local radio station.
It's really
with,
hard
with
to sell
vets
air.
or-
Uh,
Yeah.
Selling is air.
Air, right.
Here. Buy this.
I mean, literally, the package says
Air.
airtime. Yeah,
Buy
air.
this.
Number 9 on that list, taxi driver. Yeah, that's right. Taxi
Not,
driver.
so not Uber driver.
Not Uber driver
I guess
yet.
Uber is
Wow.
giving them stress.
I'll tell you what, these Uber drivers, though, I'm listening to their stories.
We've seen Travis Bickle, right? I mean, Robert De Niro's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. You talking to me?
Yeah. I shouldn't have said
Oh,
that.
well, I'm going to tell you, I saw.
I don't see nobody else in here. You must be talking to me.
Okay, I was driving in traffic. I was down Fort Campbell Boulevard, and I'm behind like the worst looking minivan ever. Ugly red minivan. It says Uber on the back of it. Like that's the Uber driver.
Yeah,
It's
but
this ugly red minivan.
That's a cheap Uber drive. That's a cheap Uber ride.
Okay.
Uber.
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 So weird.
It is weird.
It's gross.
But I talked to the Uber drivers in Clarksville. We got Uber now in Clarksville, which is great. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, 200,000 people in this area.
Chapter.
It's time we start acting like it.
Maybe I should re-enroll at Austin P
There
for
you
another
go.
semester.
Ah, do it. Do it. You
Yeah.
went to Austin P
Just
or?
one semester,
you
yeah.
need to
Yeah.
take oil painting.
I was doing classical studies, so
There
I
you
was
go.
learning Greek and Latin.
Oh my Lord! How did that work out?
The classes were good. I just wasn't in the right frame of mind, so then I finished in Nashville.
I'll tell you what, if you ever want to go back to Austin P, let me know. I got
Yeah.
season tickets to football and basketball.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would too if I was a student.
That's right. That's
Will you
right.
tell me how you got season tickets to the football
He know
games and
people.
I don't have season tickets.
He
to
knows
the-
people.
Sorry,
No,
Owens.
he doesn't know people.
Listen,
Football.
He
some of
doesn't
the
know anybody. I don't know.
some
I'm
of the
here.
guests that are invited on the show are invited for a reason, Mark.
What?
Okay.
See how it works?
I'm not saying that's payola.
Ah,
I'm not saying it's payola.
I am.
Let's just put it out there.
well, I can be bought too.
No.
For a cheeseburger, yeah.
You better watch out. Owens is pretty.
No, raffles. I got it at the raffle at the Blue Jean Ball.
Good answer, Joe.
Sky
oh,
was
yeah,
there.
he did. He got a whole duffel bag full of
back
Boston
him up,
pieces.
Sky.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sky.
And sweaters that were too big.
And number 10 on the list of worst jobs in America
Did AJ get his shirt?
due to factors of environment, income, career outlook, and stress.
Okay.
Firefighter.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
nowadays. My gosh.
Why isn't cop on that list?
You think they'd be number
Yeah.
one?
I mean, they are targeted.
Right.
They've had a pretty rough 2 years.
They
They can shoot back.
okay.
Oh,
They
yeah,
can
yeah.
shoot back.
Not only that, the firefighters, they do the 24-hour shifts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you what, though.
Which is
that-
actually a benefit if you think about it. It's like 8 days a month. So if you plan your time around, you know, if you do something on the side, firefighters can do very, very well.
I got a buddy who was a firefighter in Harlem, okay?
Ooh.
And he tells me about arson. There's just tons of arson cases
A
between
lot of old
building
buildings.
owners.
They're old.
They're like, I
Some
don't
of the
wanna
boys
operate.
know each other.
I
over
just
there.
want to get paid.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Imagine
rough.
that. You go into a fire because someone deliberately set it and you have a chance of losing your life.
See,
because
that
of
guy
some
sucks.
Yeah.
person.
Something like that. It's no good. It's no good.
Humanity needs to change.
Or they should let the fire department in on it, you know. Like, don't worry about it.
Mark, can you give us some background music as we just go over some wrestling term industry?
Wrestling
Wrestling
industry
industry
terms.
term. Yeah.
Term
Yeah.
industry.
Creative control.
Strategery.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give some list of professional wrestling terms. Okay, we got Bay in studio. Bay, big wrestling fan, right? How many years have you been following wrestling?
Ever since I think like 84.
84.
So,
Wow.
So there it was, WrestleMania. Like one was just about to happen,
Had
right?
a little Hulk Hogan and Randy dolls.
The rubber ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I had the King Kong Bundy one. It was great. It was very full, right?
Full.
It was very full.
Yeah. You can
Uh,
wrestle with He-Man.
Also, He-Man wasn't a wrestler.
Okay.
No, I used to do She-Ra. My sisters had She-Ra. and I had He-Man.
She-Ra?
So they always used to make them make out, and little did they know that. Hey, Stephanie, She-Ra's He-Man's brother. Stop making them make out.
Oh.
We're not in West Virginia. We're in Jersey.
Oh, West
Yeah.
Virginia.
But yes, we also got Josephus, professional wrestler Josephus, hanging out with us.
But I'm a non-wrestling fan, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what makes him even better, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. Josephus got a big event going on. March. I'm sorry. Did I say March?
March.
May 20th.
Yeah.
March 20th, 2017.
Yeah.
At the Stratosphere in Vegas.
He's going to time travel. You also got AJ. You know anything about wrestling?
Yeah, a little bit. A
There
little
you
bit.
go. Sky.
Yeah.
You know anything?
Yeah.
All right, she's playing.
I know how to talk some smack in a wrestling game.
All right, well, talk smack, Sky, against your opponents,
Good, I will.
Bay and Josephus.
I will.
Go.
Boy, you might think you're pretty now, but you're about to take a big fall. You wait till I get done with you.
Sky's
He thinks he knows a thing or two about wrestling. You just wait.
Sky is either a pro wrestler or a Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Maybe both.
Baby.
Rudeness, tootness.
Bay. In the wrestling industry, what does the term bump mean? Bump.
I don't know.
It's when a wrestler hits the mat or ground. Bump. Very simple, right? There you go. See how easy this could be?
I thought it was when two
what's the bumping
samurais
radio?
collided.
I think in the 80s it was when another wrestler offered another one cocaine.
That's right, that's right.
That's just
Hey, brother, would you like a bump?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Can't feel my face.
That's right,
Just
that's
a
right.
theory. Just a theory.
Yo, Yosemite Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, Yosemite
Yeah,
Sam.
Yosemite Sam.
That's so good.
Josephus, what does the term diva mean in wrestling?
Diva. Well, it's really, nowadays they just term it as a female wrestler in general, and especially in WWE. Of course, that word has lost its meaning over time. It
Yeah.
used to mean the opposite of what it technically means now.
Yeah, is that a picture of Crimson there next to
Oh, Sky!
Wow.
Sky. Crimson. That was not out of.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Well, Josephus, I don't know if you saw what I'm looking at, but you almost described it exactly. Aside from the original meaning of a hard to work with individual, this term is used mainly by WWE to refer to any women involved with wrestling either as eye candy or as a wrestler, normally both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eye candy wrestler.
All right, Sky,
Yes.
what does the term gas mean in professional wrestling?
I don't know, but there's a medication for that.
Maybe she was flexing. I don't know why you were flexing. Guess.
Yeah.
But what does it mean?
Flatulence.
Okay, no.
In the ring.
I'm sure in some
also see crop dusting.
in some squared circles, I'm sure it does mean that. But in professional wrestling, it means steroids. See also juice or roids.
Oh yeah, see.
I
You
got
said
roids.
Juice, I know what that is.
That's
Yeah,
right. When
roids.
a wrestler is tired and unable to perform properly, they take some gas. There you go.
Okay.
Babe, what does get over mean? Get over.
They got cheated out of a match.
Josephus, would you like to take that?
It's when the crowd reacts to what you're doing, whether it's being a good guy or a bad guy. You're over with the crowd.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
not just people commonly think it's just for being a good guy, baby face, but it's actually as a bad guy too, as a heel.
That's right.
Okay.
Someone that an audience would pay to see, whether heel or babyface. Nice job, Joseph.
Wow.
Well, he isn't.
Maybe I do know some of this stuff.
Right?
That's a pretty cool term. Sound like Trump.
Sky, what's a? No, I'm not going to ask you what.
It's base turn.
I just asked you.
Oh, okay.
Sky, what's a gusher?
You sure you want to answer that question?
I'll give you the answer. It's a deep cut that
but-
bleeds a lot.
No.
Usually
I
caused
said
by
that.
mistake while blading, but
I
can
knew
be
that.
intentional. Have you been involved, Josephus, in any matches where you had to gush or use a blade to cut? Or
See, I've never heard it as gushing. They usually say getting color is what they'll say.
getting color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he's a bleeder.
Yeah.
I know gushing is also, that's a term that they use in boxing as well.
Yes. Gusher.
Gushers are a delicious fruit snack.
They
I've had
also
a
use it
few.
in the adult industry. Babe, what does the terminology rib mean?
Rib?
Or I'll tell you, I'll make it easy.
Okay.
A ribber. What's a ribber?
Ribber and a gusher.
Get hit in the rib?
Someone involved in the pro wrestling business who is well known for playing practical jokes. A ribber.
Oh, a kidder.
A rib.
Jokester.
Yeah, or just a rib is just the joke.
Yeah, the rib's a joke, right?
But the best ones are the ones that just go on for years and years and you never let them know you're joking.
Oh, no.
Like an Andy Kaufman, he's still alive.
Exactly.
Right.
Where your sarcasm is so advanced, they really think you're a little stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ribbed for their pleasure. Right.
Rude.
All right, then, Josephus, you get the last one.
Uh-oh.
In wrestling, what is a stiff?
Stiff. Well, it's really, you wouldn't call it a stiff, you would call it being stiff, as if someone's really, like if somebody's really punching you as opposed to acting like they're punching you.
Oh.
Wow.
Or they're just hitting you really hard, they're being stiff that night.
Yeah.
Or if somebody's done something badly to you, you just go out there and be stiff with them and
Yeah, you got to teach them a lesson.
yeah, teach them a lesson, give them a receipt, all these kind of things. They all relate together. So.
That's right, on the job training there. Well, a stiff, yes, when a wrestler puts excessive force into his attacks or maneuvers on his opponent, deliberately or accidentally.
Right.
Gonna learn today.
Yeah. Josephus, you are an intelligent man in the ring as well as out.
I didn't
Yep.
know these things
Nice job.
until today.
He actually wrote
Until
this.
today.
This is his Wikipedia page. He wrote this. He wrote all this.
Well, I got to tell you something, Josephus. Your story, I mean, we only scratched the surface of it, obviously.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'd really like to share that he's got something that's a really beautiful video on YouTube. He was part of of an art project, film project.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? It was in the Nashville
It
Film
was
Festival.
basically these documentary filmmakers would go film a day in the life of all these different people in Nashville, whether it was like a Muslim community, you know, like some neighbors who were getting their neighborhood, you know, taken over by people from out of town.
Yes,
They
yes.
did a day in the life of myself and my wife and my
It's
son.
beautiful. It's a beautiful video.
I've seen the videos that you're talking about,
Yeah.
and I look forward to watching your videos. And how can we check out your videos?
My band videos I have a band called the Exist, SISTS.
Right.
And I have a Facebook page, and I just put a new video up sort of introducing the band.
Beautiful.
We're recording a record now, and hopefully it'll be out in a couple of months.
And you bring a little wrestling to your music as well.
What do you mean?
No, check out the videos
Check
if you
out
want
the
to find
video.
out. That's right. Sky, locally, take us to break there.
All right, well, we've got a rough one here as kittens were thrown out of a moving vehicle on a busy road in Cinco. That's not funny.
What?
4 kittens
Mark,
were
don't do sound effects for this story.
4 kittens were thrown out of a moving vehicle Tuesday morning.
Look, chop suey.
According to a witness, the 10-week-old kittens were dumped around 6:45 a.m. on 41A South near Kids Depot on the Cinco Village. The witness was unable to get a license plate number for the vehicle, but described it as a dark-colored truck or SUV. 2 of the kittens died instantly, and a third ran off and was not located. The 4th kitten was rescued and taken to the Family Pet Hospital in critical but stable condition.
All right.
Now, anyone with information can contact Montgomery County Animal Care and Control at 931-648-5750. And anyone who locates the 4th kitten can bring it to the Animal Control at 616 North Spring Street in Clarksville.
Yeah, like that kitten's ever coming back to people.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
You know who they spotted live at the scene, actually? And I don't think they reported this, but the owner of the China Buffet.
No.
Okay, yes, that's right. He was there. Just see if it just gave me a 30.
Yeah, because that's terrible. This segment of the show is brought to you by Section
You went back in time to get that joke.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. That's an old school joke.
Yeah.
Oh, so Section 125 is the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. Now you can get over to 125 Franklin Street and try 2015's Best of Clarksville Best Wings with all-day drink specials and live music every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now for more on what they've got going on, you can like Section 125 on Facebook.
You know what the number one thing that I miss? Joseph, I started this Operation Absolutely thing where I just cut out some of the crap that I was eating.
Yeah.
And this wasn't crap, but it was something I got addicted to. Was the Memphis dry wings over at Section 125.
They're so, how come you can't eat those?
Because I can't just have one sitting of it. You know what I mean? I have an addiction issue.
They are really good.
They call being hungry.
I know, but like
Life
even
is
when I was
called
still
life.
full, I would still eat it because of the flavor, and that was a problem.
Oh, they're delicious. So you're like a little fat kid in there.
I am a little fat kid in there.
Yeah.
Somebody brought it out. This was 2 weeks ago. Somebody ordered them, and I smelt it, and I had to leave Section 125.
Wow.
I can't control myself.
Well, then you could, because you left.
It's crap.
Good for you.
Memphis dry crap.
Joe, I know you're going to break, but can I offer just a $1 million idea to
Yes.
you here on the air for
Yes.
everyone to hear?
Hold on, let me get my pen and paper.
Well, recently, for some reason, my Facebook was blasted with a topless picture of you.
Oh.
You ain't the only one, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
it goes pretty low, too. It's not just the top.
Yeah, it
There's a
was-
little bit of the lower
You gotta show the
abdominal
V.
section.
But I was thinking maybe you could
The
have
deep
a program called Absolutely.
Yes, this is a
that
great
already,
idea.
Has someone already pitched that to you?
Operation Absolutely gets released. It was supposed to
Right.
be released last week, but I can't release it just yet. I gotta get a few more things figured out.
If you want, I can film some stuff on VHS
Yes,
for you.
I like it. I like it. We'll play some like Miami Vice music in the
Yeah,
background.
we can get up to the few blockbusters that are still left in the country.
Are there any left?
Yeah, there's like 13, I think.
Wow.
But they're just paying for the name at this point,
Right, right.
and the imagery. So
Blockbuster had a chance.
yeah,
They went toe to toe with Netflix with the
Right.
remember ordering the DVDs and streaming.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
2005, 2006,
oh yeah,
and Netflix just won that battle.
yeah.
Well, Blockbuster, I mean, did they ever start making their own series? You know, Netflix really had a grand rollout plan
Yeah.
with expandability, and they were like, all right, we've
Like
got
Making
this
a
rolling.
Murderer, which they
Now
were
we're
filming
gonna-
when they first started.
Yeah, and then now they've started having all these Netflix
I still want
series.
my movies.
Which one?
I still want to watch my movies.
Yeah.
I don't care about the TV series or the
Yeah.
Netflix series. I just want to watch the movies.
I tried to write a musical set in a Blockbuster, but it just didn't. No one bought it. So
I'll sell that for you.
okay,
Yeah.
I got an idea for a show for us that we can pitch.
all right.
Local radio. Okay. We got one female co-host. Okay. All right. Who's
It's Bay.
What's this based
No, it's
on?
not.
All right. And she's a wackadoo. Like she's a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm also a rock star and a part-time assassin, and no one
Oh.
knows. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Did you stop? We're not writing this. And who said you? Who said you? Nobody's talking about you.
Schnickety schnick schnick.
You don't even know what a gusher is.
Like Wolverine.
All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, we're going to do an interview. We're going to see how intern
It's
summer
finals
does.
time.
It's finals.
Yeah.
You're on the Joe Padilla Show. Can you stick around, just?
I might have to skip the finals. I don't know if I can bear the pressure.
But we also got live music. Right? Rufus coming in a little bit. Did Rufus arrive yet? No, not yet. I can't wait. I would definitely like you to shake hands with Rufus.
Okay.
He would love your style and stuff.
Cool. Well, thank you for having me once again.
Josephus, you're the man, bro. You're the man. Absolutely. All right, don't go nowhere. Talk Radio meets live music. When we get back, right here on the Joe Padilla Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
You more like, you be like more like
Traffic. Oh,
X23.
God, even your
His
hand.
clone, dog.
And I put it away.
Wolverine's clone daughter?
Yeah. You know the Weapon X program?
Yeah.
The same program that made that fool?
Look at this.
They cloned 25 clones of Wolverine. And only one came out correctly, right?
All right, do an intern story.
He got 2 claws in the hand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And one each and in the feet.
See?
After the traffic?
That's it, dog.
That's awesome. That's what we're doing. World War
So we- Whoa! Don't peacock to me. Get out of the way, intern.
Intern news.
Hang on. Shut that door. Taking a look at traffic here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving along smoothly in the area. No accidents reported at this time. However, we do have a number of traffic stops. The latest being on Mullington Drive, Dover Road, Tinytown Road, Providence Boulevard, and Craft Street. So be on the lookout for those, as well as your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevards, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Wednesday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by our friends at the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972. What the fuck is going on?
What's up, everybody? You got the Intern News Network. Intern Trevor here.
Intern summer.
It's Intern Summer's last day. Sucks.
Turned out going home.
On the last one.
And I get to interview my person today on my last day.
But we got a couple stories today. Have you ever heard of the Met Gala? You ever heard of the Met Gala?
Yeah, I saw.
I still want to go one time.
Yeah, I saw Will Smith.
Yeah.
His
Will
kids.
Smith actually in there.
His kids were on there.
Yeah. But yeah, Lorde, popular artist. Lorde had her arm in a cast at the Met Gala. But the upside is that she got her celebrity BFFs to autograph it for her. The downside is that one of those celebrities apparently is Ansel Elgort, who drew a picture of the male anatomy on the cast next to the word Met Balls. So yeah, but
Loyal. I love that song.
yeah, for Lorde's a good artist.
But Blake Shelton announced that he and Gwen Stefani will perform their duet off of Blake's new album next week on The Voice. The song from Shelton's upcoming album, If I'm Honest, which will be out May 20th. That's on a Friday, by the way.
And my birthday's the 21st, so
Yeah, my stepbrother graduates from college on the 21st. So
Really?
shout out to my stepbrother. You know who you
Shout
are.
out to me. So-
Shout out to Trevor.
yeah, like I said, summer's last day. Tune in for her and her guest
Awesome interview with Asia White.
about makeup.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
makeup and her eyelash line.
So yeah, tune in.
Big things.
Thank you.
Offering 6 month layaway plans from now until December 23rd. $500 down, no credit check, and no interest. We also have bank financing and our Harley-Davidson leasing program where everyone rides, even those with challenged credit. Stop by and see our selection of pre-owned cruisers and sport bikes at 2135
Rock here, and I've got the best beef jerky unsurpassed by any. Rock's beef jerky not only offers the traditional flavors, but also the ones that can't be found anywhere else in the state of Tennessee, like smoky sriracha, sweet potato, authentic jalapeno, and hard to especially here for Rock's unit fire. Plus, we carry all of the factory flavors and the formula marinades that will perfect your outdoor grill. So come on in to Brother Doc's Beef Jerky, conveniently located at 654 right next to the Brother Doc's Beef Jerky. One bite, and you're a believer.
Infinity Dance Fitness Academy is the city's only nonprofit organization committed to creating health and wellness through a variety of dance disciplines. Infinity provides their young dancers a professional environment to creatively express themselves through the arts of ballet, tap, jazz, modern lyrical, hip-hop, belly dancing, and now introducing the Tom-Tom Squad. Registration is well underway and spots are available at the limited. So get your child enrolled today on infinitydfa.org. Infinity Dance Fitness Academy. Forever dance, forever fit, forever you.
Smoking works through combustion, which in turn contains toxic byproducts. There are over 4,000 chemical compounds observed when smoking. Vaping is the future. It's not smoke, it's vapor.
Yeah, get off. Yeah, I get off pretty easily.
He does. Quick draw.
Quick draw to grow up.
30 seconds.
Ladies ready? Josephine, can you take the black chair next to Scott?
Hello.
Of course.
I don't really like hitting people first.
Which one?
Why don't I just?
Yeah, you don't mind? I love.
No, I don't.
Love.
You should get like right close to here, like right over here.
Yeah, I'll come in. And
Yeah.
That chair over there, though.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's held together by tape.
Ooh, you made it.
Since you did the interview, I want you right here.
An 8 second.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Get those headphones on. Get those microphones ready. Yo, welcome back.
That's bass singing.
Timberlake right there, right?
Yeah.
From JT.
Yep.
Yeah. Allegedly, he has herpes.
What?
No.
Yes.
No.
Allegedly.
Stop it.
I read that report.
Sacrilegious.
I read that from Thrill List, I think.
No.
Yeah, there's my attribution.
I don't know. No.
He got the herpes.
And
It's not true.
I think he allegedly, it's all alleged,
That's not true.
and from Jessica, who was he married to?
Simpson?
No, Beal?
Yeah, Beal.
Right, yeah. Is it Jessica Beal?
Yeah,
Now
but
she's
no.
got it too?
No, yeah. Well, Alba and Beal were hanging out with Jeter, and this is all alleged again. Okay, but
This is gross is what it is. It's
yeah, Jeter, Mr. Nice Guy, okay, you know, Mr. Yankee himself,
I'll take that on. Thanks for holding that for me.
is Mr. Playa. I've heard stories about this when I was in New York, okay?
That Jeter was a player?
Yeah, he would be at clubs and
Yeah.
he would just point at girls, and his entourage, his bodyguards, would go up to the tables and be like, Mr. Jeter would like you to join his VIP section.
Right.
It's like,
Right, yeah.
it's like the advice they gave to Tiger Woods. Just tell him you're Tiger Woods.
Just telling you, Tiger Woods.
Duh. It's that easy.
Yeah.
What do you work for?
Kelly Ripa. Yeah.
Poor JT.
Man, Kelly Ripa has never been so mentioned so much in her life, huh?
Nope.
Kelly Ripa's first guest host on May 16th. That's live with Kelly Michael.
Is it Patrick Stewart?
Well, it looks like it just might be called live for a little bit. Will be. You saying Patrick Stewart?
I would hope so. That'd be
Okay,
great.
who's your guest?
Who's that?
Guest co-host. First guest co-host for Kelly.
Who's that?
Kelly Ripa. She's the girl with the belly button that looks like a pinky's coming out of her stomach.
Yeah, she's got the severe Audi syndrome.
I have no idea who that is.
Audi.
Mark, who do you think your guess is?
To be her first guest is Michael Strahan's guy.
Yeah.
Bless you.
What's the white-haired guy we talked about?
Oh, yeah, you're saying, what's his name?
Said he was in
not
a heli-
Anderson Cooper.
Not Anderson
Not
Cooper.
Who's the guy that looks
Huh.
I do not know a guy that looks like Anderson Cooper.
Is it Anderson Cooper?
like? Did we talk about him? Am I getting confused?
Yeah.
Yes,
You think of
yes.
Anderson Cooper.
Okay.
You think- yeah.
I'll go with him.
Okay.
I would have said Seacrest, but I think he will overtake Ripa.
Yeah, I was.
Summer, what do you say? What do you think is going to be the first?
Hey,
Oh, here, Josephus. Josephus, pro wrestler.
hey, listen.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to talk on the mic, but
Uh-huh.
Here you go. Here.
wait a second.
All
I
right,
heard
I'm ready.
you were going to interview some interns or test them.
That's right. That's right. They got the big intern test today.
I'm not here to intimidate them. I'm here to intimidate you if you treat them badly.
I'll tell you what, it's already working.
I've been in that position and I've had people try to manipulate and just do all kinds of horrible things.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'm sitting right here now,
He is
Joe.
pretty.
He will be sitting about a foot and a half away from me. So, Josephus, I accept your challenge, sir.
Am I going to share this mic now? Let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll just
So-
let you know if I need it, even though I may not need a mic. Gotcha.
Well, I'll tell you what. If that mic smells like I don't know, like
Bubble gum.
like bubble gum. Are you chewing bubble gum again?
I don't know.
Does it smell like bubble gum?
There is something here, but let's focus on the issue. I'm watching you.
Will do.
Paula. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I accept that challenge. Okay, but it is. All right. Before we were so rudely interrupted by a professional wrestler.
Pardon me?
Not rudely. I'm sorry. Invitingly interrupted. Nah, just see. But he's not wearing headphones, right?
You watch out, brother.
Yeah, he's not. So everybody's has to whisper.
Listen, I'm not wearing headphones, but I can still hear you, Joe. I don't know if you realize the acoustic properties of this room, but sound travels, my
The
friend.
human voice.
Love it. He's so intelligent. I hate that. But yes, Jimmy Kimmel will be the first guest host.
Oh.
So yeah, but I don't think Jimmy Kimmel will take a full-time position.
He did good. He did
I mean,
good
I
on the
can-
Man Show.
yeah, I
I
can
think
see
he played
this,
a nice second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can see his late night show just fizzling out and him laying down the tracks.
No way, he's doing very well at late night. I mean, I don't think he's beating Fallon's
No,
numbers.
that's
but-
what I'm
No,
saying.
no
There's no
way.
way you can.
Right.
You might as well hang it up.
Josephus, have you been keeping up with Kelly and Michael? This whole drama that's going on.
What's that? Like an episode of the Brady Bunch? I don't really know what we're talking about, Joe.
Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan, they did Kelly and Michael
Strahan, I do
live.
remember that name from the Giants.
That's right.
Yep.
But Michael Strahan is he's
So-
out.
So he left, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, and she didn't like. She wasn't told to do
Is Wink Martindale still alive? He'd be a great co-host.
that. That was a great
Kelly.
game show. It was Wink.
Oh.
Is he still? We need to check Wikipedia because he needs his phone should be ringing right about now.
He might be dead.
Yeah, he might be.
He might be dead, that guy. But all right, here we go. It's intern time. Okay. Now Austin P and Mark, if you can get some wacky background instrumental music for this one, okay? To make it somewhat lively and loosen up the mood because this is her first time on the air.
Yes.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Makeup artist representing FaceTime with Asia. Asia White! How are you?
I'm good.
You smell fantastic, by the way. What are you wearing? What is that?
I would wear Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
I love all her.
That's right. That's right. What was that song? Like a lollipop. What was the? What was that song? We can't mention it. But yes, Asia White. I mean, you are a makeup artist. Okay. Currently attending Austin Peay State University.
That's right.
All right. And how do you know Summer? How do you know our intern from Austin Peay?
Well, Summer is my sorority sister.
What was the hazing?
Oh.
What's with the hazing? Bring us
Um,
there. I've seen these videos before at Blockbuster behind the curtain.
Yes,
yes, the ones
with
spanking.
I don't
Yes.
recall.
All right, good answer. Good answer. All right, but Summer has approached you because part of her requirements to
Right.
pass this course known as the Joe Padula Show,
Mhm.
and her internship is she has to conduct a successful on-air interview. And even though, oh my God, I'm kind of nervous with Josephus today.
He's just staring at the back of your head.
If you feel like it's getting too intense,
Just
I want you to step in.
Joe. That's why I'm here.
I felt it. I'm telling you, I felt it. It was like when I was in the ring with you and I was doing the announcing, and you went right behind me and just staring, and I could feel you breathing. I'm like, oh, please don't pee in the middle of the ring. Please.
There's always the next time.
There is a next time. I hope so. I hope so. But yes, Summer. All right. Before you do this interview, name two things that you've learned so far while interning here on the show.
I've learned to stay focused. If you really, want to do this, you have to stay with it. You can't give up just
Okay.
because, some hardships might come to you.
That's right. That's in life as well. Very good.
Oh yeah, and marketing and promoting.
Yeah, it's so important because
Oh,
who's
yeah.
going to do it better than yourself? Nobody. No, unless you pay people. Then they,
True.
But all right. So, and intern Summer, what is your what are you majoring in?
Communications.
Communications. And what do you want to do when you become a successful, fantastic broadcaster one day?
I want to work in radio. I want to do be like you.
And what type of genre, what type of focus would you like to have?
Urban hip hop. I want
Right.
a younger artist. I mean, a
So
younger.
you want to be like Joe?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Josephus.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Well,
Inspiration.
Maybe you
She
want to
looks
do
up to
what
me.
he does, but just not.
Professor Padula. Professor Padula.
Professor, yeah, they have to call me Professor Padula.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Is that a requirement for the internship?
Yeah.
And sometimes I make them stand at parade rest when they talk.
We need some investigation here at this station.
Trevor, while you wait, do some push-ups out there. Thank you. All right.
It's good to see you awake,
It is good to see you awake.
not napping.
All right, well, you guys got a few minutes. Summer, take it away.
Cool. Asia, what made you get into the makeup industry? Like, what made you just want to just do makeup?
Well, my senior year of high school, I wanted to come to college and have something to do, a way to make money. And so I said, I can't do hair. I was like, well, what can I do? I was like, well, I love beauty. I love makeup. I love makeup products. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing makeup. And so that's what happened. And like I did my own for like a year, and then I started doing it on other people, and I just got good at it.
Mm-hmm. So you can't, no hair, no hair,
No.
none near in the future.
No, I can flatter my own hair.
I got a question. Why no hair? Why can't you do hair?
I don't know how to braid for one.
Okay.
Tedious.
Yes, and it's very tedious. It's
Right.
too time consuming. People say makeup is time consuming, but it's an art. I know how to do it.
It's
So,
an art. I like
yeah.
that. Please continue.
Oh yeah, okay. Do you feel like it's an outlet, to escape from everything that you might like? Or
Yes,
school?
it calms me down. I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to do somebody's makeup.
5 in the morning?
Yes, I love makeup. Yes, I love doing other people's makeup.
And now is
I
this-
love making other people feel beautiful.
Is it for photo shoots or for music videos? We're not very close
I
to music
actually
sitting
just
here.
had 2 clients that did a photo shoot for a magazine. And some of my sorority sisters, they took their senior pictures, and I did their makeup also. So yeah.
Nice job. Summer, please continue.
I saw that. I saw it on Instagram. Some of the photos from the photo shoot.
Mhm.
But I hear that you're doing like an eyelash line. So
Yes.
tell everybody about the eyelash line.
Well, it's called Pretty Lashes by Asia.
Pretty Lashes by Asia.
Yes, it's coming soon.
Sounds kinky.
Sounds like a
I'm
dominatrix
in-
website. Pretty Lashes by Asia. Thank you for entering and subscribing.
I'm in. $5 a month, I can do that.
I'm in the process of trying out different mink lashes from China. I hope to come up with my own line. So far, I've been disappointed by what I have had because they haven't lasted long at all. And so I'm in the process. And so it'll be coming pretty soon.
Looking forward to Lashes by Asia.
Yeah.
And I like that your name's Asia and you're going with the Chinese product. It kind of fits, you know what I mean?
It's very appropriate.
A free glass of green tea with it as well. Very nice.
Well, you get free eyelash glue, so that works.
Oh yeah.
Mark playing Big Pimpin' in the background.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Please continue, Summer.
Okay. So your website, I've seen, how you people have to go to your website and then you can set up an appointment. As far as like payment and everything, like how much are you charging for them?
Well, I charge $25 for full face, which is good.
It's not bad for
Oh
a full
yeah,
face.
that's compared
It's
to
not bad compared to I could be in Atlanta charging $50 to $80. So yeah, it's only $25 for a full face, or if you schedule like
$12.50 for half?
30, no, 20 for a partial face.
May I enter, Summer?
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference between a full face and a partial face?
Well, a partial face, you don't get the fancy concealing and contour. You just get, eyebrows, eyelashes, your eyes done, and maybe some foundation.
Now I've noticed that the trend among our youth is these huge lashes. Okay, the long lashes. All right. How long is too long in the lash world?
If you like a bird.
Okay, yeah. If you like a bird.
If you like a bird, it's too long. I don't like long lashes. I don't keep long lashes in my makeup kit at all. It looks goofy to
Bring
me.
your own.
Yes, it does look goofy.
Yes.
So bring your own.
Yes. Or if you bring her on, I'll put them on for you. But
You didn't get those did by Asia.
no, you didn't get those by Asia.
That's right. And now, Summer, 2 more questions.
So what was I gonna? Let me see. Oh yeah. If Mac Counter and Sephora offered you the opportunity to work for them, who would you choose? Two big, huge companies.
Yeah.
Who would you
That
choose?
is such a hard question. I would have to go with Sephora because I love MAC, but MAC is just MAC. Sephora has
Yeah, MAC
all
is
different
whack.
kind of brands. Like they have Too Faced, they have like all different kind of makeup brands. So they have a variety of things that I can
Sky, do you know what
work
they're talking
with.
about? I have no idea what they're talking about.
I absolutely do.
Hey.
Yeah, Sephora
Here we go.
has many different kinds of makeup companies, whereas
Right.
MAC is just one makeup company that owns a chain of stores.
Right.
Sephora's support all of these different makeup brands and perfumes.
I'm just waiting to insert like maybe it's Maybelline quote in there, but you
No,
guys
that's-
don't do that.
That's maybe it's Kroger.
Never mind that. Revlon, no, that's bottom of the barrel.
Maybe it's
Revlon is good though.
By
Some
Menon.
drugstore makeup
Ew.
brands are good.
Josephus,
No, that's from
by
Menon.
Menon. Remember that? What was
No.
it? By Menon. Yeah, what was it?
deodorant, right? But it was all kinds of deodorant.
Deodorant, right. By Menon. All right, sorry. Please continue. One more question, Summer.
We recently went out to dinner for my birthday.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I
Okay.
got tons of questions for this one.
Oh my god. No.
Did you meet Saul?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Time out from the. Here, this is perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me turn her mic down.
Asian. So intern Summer went on a date recently.
Oh really?
A couple
Oh,
of them.
don't play like you don't know.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
All right.
know, Summer. You got
Yeah.
something to tell me?
She's seen this Jewish guy named Sal.
Yeah.
Sal Rosenberg.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they met at Lincoln Homes. We now call it Lincoln Shaloms. Okay? Have you met him yet? Have you met Sal?
I have not.
They went to Nashville. They were holding hands on the car ride down and everything.
No.
And where'd you guys go to eat? Cheesecake Factory? Yeah, he got
Yeah.
her cheesecake.
It was very special.
Who did she go to the Cheesecake Factory with?
I don't know.
Summer, you're such a liar. I know you're sorority girls. They've got to stick together.
She
We brought
didn't tell me
Josephus
that
in here for
part.
a reason.
Summer, I'm
Yeah.
very
To
disappointed.
watch you, but
Oh.
I'm very disappointed.
you might want to stop with this pressure, but it's getting a little bit.
I need to know her boyfriend. I need to know intern Summer's boyfriend.
Was this a personal?
Right, it's a-
Yeah.
All right,
It's your own safety.
I feel like I'm being bullied.
Summer, you're lucky Josephus is here. Wrap up your interview and plug her away. Let me rephrase that. Wrap up the interview and promote her away.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
The lady came over and told you that, she felt that you did an amazing job on her daughter's makeup for her prom, which is, very important moment in life.
Prom. It is prom season, right?
Yeah, very important.
Promposal.
Promposals. Oh my God.
Those are ridiculous.
Those are cray.
Oh no.
Man.
Why?
No.
I can talk their
You
talk.
cannot use the word cray.
Why can't I talk how they talk?
Just don't.
That's
Yeah, no.
Just don't. It doesn't sound wrong, terribly wrong when he says it. Just don't.
I tried to tell him, but he don't listen to me.
Nope, don't
Sky,
listen to
that's
anybody.
that's
You don't
totes
listen-
McGoats.
You don't listen to nobody.
Man, you're no fun. You're whack. You're whack. Right, Bay? Bay's my Bay. No, I'm not. You're not my Bay. Bay's not my Bay. That's it. Wrong meaning. Sorry.
You can't own Bay. Laws have changed.
Nobody puts Bay in a corner.
Nobody puts Bay in a corner.
That's been said already.
Take it away, Summer.
But the lady, she told you, she was very happy on the work that you did with her daughter's face and everything. She was very happy. You said that almost made you cry. But what made you feel?
Because I've come so far, like starting off with the basics, not having many like makeup products to work with, and having to get the money to buy high end makeup products. Like it made me want to cry because I came so far, and
How much do they cost?
I do such a good job. How much did it cost?
Yeah, how much do these
Makeup
high-end
is-
products cost?
Makeup
You can get a makeup
brush.
brush at Sephora for like $70.
Yes.
$70 for what?
A brush.
A brush.
A brush?
So-
Yes.
That will last you a lifetime.
No. You go to Dollar General. Okay.
So
No.
my concealer is $30.
Right. The
Just
makeup
my,
is not cheap.
My liquid foundation is like $55, and my powder foundation's about $50.
The amount of makeup that you put on, you must be broke.
I do not.
Damn.
Dirty?
Whoa.
All right, then, Summer, what are some of her promotions again?
FaceTime with Asia, you go to our website, you can check her out, you can book appointments.
Yes, pay up front.
Yeah, pay up front. That's right.
Put that credit card number in, please.
Can't do the makeup and then they go broke.
Right. And you also come to clients, right?
I do. I
Come to
travel.
clients.
Good. That's the way to do
I'm
it.
actually traveling back home this week, so I'll be at home doing makeup in Memphis, Brownsville, and Jackson.
Yeah.
So I'll be back in Clarksville in August.
There you go.
And specials for weddings and groups too?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, for proms, weddings, okay, promposals, all right. Hell, if you just want to go out and have a good night out looking good,
Come see me.
you go see Asia White, okay, makeup artist, and go check her out. I mean, FaceTime with Asia, all the links on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
Asia, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your product. Our mission here is to grow this city, and also is the beautification of the city, all right? And that's where you come into play.
Right.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Intern Summer, you passed. Nice job. All right. Very good job.
Yes.
All right. Now I'll sign your paperwork. All right.
Okay.
But we got to go to a break here. But before we do, Sky, a local story, and then we got Rufus.
Well, we've got a victim that was shot in the torso during a fight at a Clarksville residence here. Now, a man was hospitalized after being shot during a fight at a home in Clarksville. According to an arrest warrant, Dorsey Jerome Money pulled out a small caliber handgun during an altercation with another man on May 1st at a home on Alma Lane. Now, the argument involved Money, the victim, and the victim's girlfriend. Now, Money allegedly shot the man in the upper torso, and he was taken to Skyline Medical Center in Nashville. His condition is unknown at this time, and Money was charged with aggravated assault, and his bond is set at $50,000.
Again with the guns. Man, we really reached the point where we can't have our differences settled in conversation. You know, what a shame. What a poor outlook it is on us. And then, I mean, again, you know, plan B. Duke it out, okay? But nobody can take a loss anymore.
Well, I recorded it.
So they pull out that weapon and
Better
boom.
put some respect on my name on it.
Unbelievable.
Right, well, is this part of the big altercations going on with guns in homes right now and legalizing firearms for everyone and firearms being on school? I recorded an ad this morning for an anti-armed populace, rather, so it's like an anti-NRA ad. And it said, you know, what if guns were chimpanzees?
Yeah, but
You know, like it's a dangerous thing. Sure, it'd be fun to have in your house, but you know, it can also kill you.
yeah, but here's the thing, Scott. As a Second Amendment advocate, when used properly and responsibly,
Right.
I mean,
Just
And
remember,
how many of those do we read a day?
just remember, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Yes,
Remember
it is the sounds that they make. Is bang.
bang. Oh,
Bang.
stop stealing Eddie Izzard jokes. But what's the segment there? This anti-NRA.
Okay, I'll say what I want. This segment of the show is brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub off Exit 1. Thursdays are ladies' night with Thursday, yeah. So tonight is live 90s music with the Uncle Jesse Band, and Saturday is the Wicked Good Spring Music Festival, followed by the Back Road Brigade. They've got outdoor beach volleyball, cornhole, beer pong, and more available. So for details, check out o'connorsfun.com.
All right, we got to go to a break here, but when we get back, yes, Rufus will be joining the studio.
The song.
Rufus, I saw your video that you made for Mary's Music. Nice job.
Mhm.
Great video.
Good deal.
Good camera angles, good depth of field, good rule of thirds.
Good idea, Mary's.
Nice
or
job.
you.
And good
Yeah.
sound. Another big problem I see with a lot of these young local artists, when they do their videos, their sound quality is terrible. But yours, you guys nailed it. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's part of the proper promotions of your product is having a professional product.
And I-
So we're going to talk how you put it all together, all right? And then, what song do you want to do today? We'll find out when he gets in here. That's right. But Asia White, thank you so much for.
Thank you for having me.
You were nervous, huh?
A little bit.
Why? Why were you
Little bit.
nervous?
I never did this before. This is my first time.
Yeah, but we do like fart and boob jokes. You know?
That's pretty cool now.
Yeah, it's
I'm
something
actually
to do.
listening up and I'm good.
I'm telling you, yeah. If you want to learn about this city and the growth of what's going on here in Middle Tennessee, check us out.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Summer, nice job.
Thank you.
All right, now get out of here. All right. Sorry, Jesse.
Hey.
And he just gave me the look. Did you see the look? He just tilted his head down and raised the eyebrows. All right, don't go nowhere. Talk Radio meets live music coming up next. Joe Padula Show, the BJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right.
Thank you.
Asia, Summer,
Did you
let's
see
do
that
some
Birdman
pictures.
interview?
Okay.
Birdman?
You didn't see that interview?
That's what I was laughing at.
No, I
Who's
don't.
Birdman?
Bomaye, Cash Money.
Lil Wayne.
I haven't seen it.
Money.
Nah, you got man put some respect
He went
on
to
my
the
name.
Breakfast Club. You know that radio show?
704-9850. Let's go get brand new deal on any new or pre-owned vehicles. Pickup trucks, SUVs, sedans, sports cars, you name it, he's got a deal for you. Check out Lloyd's brand new deal on Facebook. Get to 55054 Kill Boulevard in Hopkinsville today and save great new deals.
Adrian, if you can take this center stage here, all right? Go ahead and Sky. Sky, have Adrian.
Wednesdays, karaoke. Thursday, ladies' night with Ernesto. Friday, live night music with Uncle Rosie Band. Saturday is the wicked good spring music fest too.
All right, now this one for my name.
Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio, Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Eye provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, giving items selected from around the world at affordable prices. Visit Cody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio, enhancing your home and business surroundings. Change. It's not a choice, it's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, we believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the courage? We are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to
Hey, you got a letter on you?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888
Bada bing.
3415 or visit applydaymar.com today. Daymar College is authorized for operation as a post-secondary educational institution by the Tennessee Higher Education Commission. Career education accredited for ACICS. Join the Kilt Show Girls for the kickoff of summer Cinco de Mayo party on Thursday, May 5th. The fun begins at 3 p.m. with happy hour appetizers for all Kilt Plan members. And you can sign up that day for $12.
Babe, is you done or is you finished? Should I start or should I begin? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You know Westman Face got shot too.
Who?
The bald headed one, black dude. That was
Because of
sitting
that?
there. Yeah, over that incident. He got, it's nothing real big, but he got like shot in the leg or something.
Who? Which one? The one that was right next to Birdman?
Not that one, the other
one that hosts the show.
Yeah, him. The one that started it all. Because he ain't scared of him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Birdman. Back on my name on it. Back my name.
Some respect on the name.
No, he didn't say, no, he did not say respect. There was no S in that word. He said respect.
I'm just saying, I just think it's funny how people dislodge the whole site. First of all, he came up in the studio with a bunch of kids.
Dude, I can't stand
You know what I'm saying?
Birdman.
He came in there with a bunch of kids.
You like Birdman?
Yeah, he's alright. You know what I'm saying? I like him.
You don't believe none of that gay shit?
Okay, fine, prove it. Point is,
When you see the proof, ain't no other man gonna kiss another man on the lips.
That's what I'm saying. That
You know what I'm saying?
ain't cool. And this young thug coming along now, he kissing him. Lil Wayne done got away.
But the thing I always said, Birdman was giving deals. You know, the same was some of the big record owners, they was fucking boys in their ass, just signing no contracts and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Look at the rap game now, man. Look at the hip hop game. Look at how it is. Now tell me you don't see something wrong with that.
Yeah.
Infinity Dance Fitness Academy is the city's only nonprofit organization promoting health and wellness through a variety of dance disciplines. Infinity provides dancers with a professional environment to creatively express themselves through the arts of ballet.
That's gross, man.
Usual seat and now introducing the Pom Pom Squad. Registration is well.
That's right here.
I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up next, stare at your bed. I just wanna lay in my bed.
Still my life.
Hey, I don't
Oh, it's
out there.
Yes, sir. Sky, Josephus, can you guys make your way back into the studio?
Hey, trying to get out. They pulled me back in.
what song you want to do?
out, they pull me back in.
Yeah.
What song you want to do, Rufus?
A song called Neck Deep. And then I have another song called If I Ever Fall in Love.
the big boys.
They're pretty good.
We might only have time for one.
That's fun.
So which song you want to do?
Neck Deep.
Neck Deep.
It's a little one on ukulele.
Beautiful.
Cause I can't, I don't feel like doing
anything.
Here we go. Yo.
Just wanna lay in my bed. Feel like picking up my phone.
Just leave a message at the tone.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything, nothing at all.
Welcome back to the show. Rufus, enter the studio. How are you, brother?
Good to see you again, brother. Pretty well.
Good to have you back.
Whoop, whoop.
That's the smallest guitar ever.
I know, it's like a mini one.
That's right.
Baby one.
Rufus has got the ukulele for those who aren't can't see what Sky's
Pulling it out for the first time.
Radio.
Try to, like,
There you go. If you want to see what's happening in the studio, go to
What are you
jumpadil.com, click that studio cam button, and yes, it brings you right into the studio.
Two guitars had a baby.
You'll get to see a very powerful man sitting next to Rufus. Josephus.
Hello.
Josephus and Rufus.
Yeah.
We planned that on purpose.
Oh, Rufus.
They will wrestle in the parking
We're
lot
both
later.
watching you, Joe.
Sábado,
I like
sábado.
it. I like it.
Yeah.
I invite the attention.
Yeah, it's not for the reasons you
No,
think.
that's
Look
right.
at me.
But Prince, his song "Nothing Compares to You" will be simulcast on radio stations around the country
Oh, wow.
today at 6:07 p.m. Eastern. Okay,
That's heavy.
I hope we're in on that.
so we missed it. All right, but the reason for the time is because of the song's opening, referring to 7 hours and 13 days.
Yeah.
So at 6:07 Eastern, that was the amount of time that has passed since Prince's death.
Somebody really put some thought into that.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Right?
And another related topic here of death here. Hope I pronounce this correctly. Afeni Shakur,
Yeah.
the mother of Tupac Shakur.
Tupac. Yes, he died yesterday.
69. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Reports have it that Notorious B.I.G.'s mom killed
She's in Dutch Mansion.
Oh,
him. Why? Is it too soon?
Yeah, it was like yesterday. Oh, even
Josephus, what?
What?
She's in Dutch Mansion.
I'm your joke
Trevor's like,
barometer.
no.
But yes, welcome back to the show. Josephus, we were talking music with you earlier, okay, the music industry. And, we were talking about the independent artists, okay, and how the ones who do get these big contracts, we're talking about the top 1% of the artists, or your Taylor Swifts, and Justin Bieber, okay,
Yeah.
where they have a very small window of creativity to go out and expand, where they have that template that they have to fit. But, the independent artists, which is the majority of the music industry,
That writes their own songs.
but man, they get paid like crap.
What is pay again?
Yeah, what is pay, right?
Well, I think they get paid like crap if they don't know how to do it.
Right.
You know, I managed a band for 7 years.
Right.
And we got paid. We went out and we played shows, but a lot of it was negotiation. A lot of it's knowing how to know what your product is and shaping it so that it's presentable and you put on a really good show and you're responsible. You show up on time and you treat a band like a business and not just a solely creative entity. And that's really hard for a lot of musicians because they're artists and it's just so strong.
And capturing that talent and promoting that talent and that product and doing it in a way that is easily received and wanted by an audience. And Rufus, that leads to your video that I just watched that you released for Mary's Music.
Mm-hmm.
Very good job, sir.
Yeah, I'm just glad we got the opportunity to work with them and actually, use their plays, use their guitars. I was put on like a $2,000 Taylor. And I was like, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
But it plays so good. It's so good.
What a great commercial for them, though, also. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
definitely. They help us, we help them. It's like a cycle, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what Lane Robertson's actually trying to do. We're like
Oh, good
businesses
deal.
locally help local artists, you know what I mean? And local artists help those local businesses, right back,
Right,
And,
absolutely.
Beautiful cycle.
Now, here in Clarksville, I do see that there is a problem with the local performers and the self-promotion. Okay, why is that? Why do they have an issue with posting where they're going to be on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram? Why is there, I don't want to say laziness, but why is there a lack of actual implementation of promotion?
Well, I mean,
self-promotion, that is.
Back in the day, I'd say we had actual, like music venues to showcase this music, a place to go, a place where every Friday, like bands are coming from out of town and local performers and, all this good stuff you could look forward to. But now currently we just got Wicked Good, which I played a show there and absolutely killed it. It was amazing. It felt like the vibes from back in the day.
Yeah, because we had the coup.
And now, they're starting to put more, venues in town kind of.
Right, and venues that allow original.
Yes, and that
because you got an endless amount of bars that just want you to play covers. Okay, which is great. I understand there is a need for that in the industry. Okay,
Yeah.
but man, if you're just a band that is just playing covers and not looking to expand it, all good for you. I understand that you're making your money.
They'll make a living now.
You'll make a living. Your
They
bills
will.
will get paid. But I mean, as for the creative side, where you get to showcase your songs, your music that you created, Rufus, how
That's why
important
we
is that
got
to
Joe
you?
Padula, my dude.
That's our mission.
My dude, get that local music
That's
out there.
and nobody did it before me and my team to the effect that we're doing.
And that's why I love you guys, honestly. Y'all are like family, they...
Well, I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just said. What's the first song you want to do here on the show?
It's going to be called Neck Deep.
Neck Deep. Now,
easy.
Also Kim King
yeah, that's right. Neck Deep.
I mean, it talks about how you have problems in life, and like it can get to the point to where you feel like you are up to your neck in issues, problems with daily life, and it's just saying, like, keep in there, you'll make it, you'll be okay, you know what I mean? But I just felt like I was going through a rough time, and I just wrote my honest feelings out, and this is what came out, and it's kind of like a reggae song, and I don't really listen to reggae at all, so I'm just like, I don't know how this happened, but it happened.
I love it.
Surprise!
Before you get into the song, what's some of the problems, if you don't mind talking about it?
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotta think about the lyrics a little bit really quick, the lyrics start out like, I'm only 23, but I'm feeling 64. No intentions to wake and do anymore. The same routine that I've been doing for years. You know what I mean? Like, waking up and doing the same thing over and over and over gets boring so quickly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
plus you become complacent.
Yes,
And once you
and-
become a complacent person, happiness is not very close to you at all.
And like a music career has always been this very far thing out, you know what I mean? But like my friend showed me like, dude, this is actually feasible, you know what I mean? You can do this if you actually put effort into it.
Right.
And I am, and I'm taking off, so I'm like, this is so cool.
I have you both, right? And I mean, it's great to see, especially you with your talent, okay? You with your passion. Right? I like to see you be in demand, and you're definitely in demand here and now in Nashville, okay?
Yeah,
So I look forward to your continued rise.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
So here he is. He's Rufus. He's hanging out with us. Go like him on Facebook, okay? Follow him on Twitter and Instagram as well. All of his links are on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page. Pinned to the top of today's promotional poster is his links. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, and I'll tell you what, if you want to take off the headphones, it might help you out.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm down for it, yeah.
But once again, here he is, Rufus.
I'm Rufus Dawkins, and this one's called Neck Deep in the What the What. It's censored, by the way.
Thank you.
Just for you, just for you.
Thank God.
The sun goes down, but I'm still up, 'cause I'm neck deep in the what the what. What the what the what. The sun goes down, but I'm still up, 'cause I'm neck deep in the what the what. What the what the what. I'm only 23, but I'm feeling 64. No intentions to wake and do anymore of the same routine that I've been doing for years, If you ask me, I'd probably say I'm happy, but I don't even think I'd know it if it slapped me. My days suck and my car's kinda crappy, but I can still do a burnout. Girl, I want me back, but I ain't mad at that. I just wish that she could see it ain't a magic act. This girl, it's true, I go to hell and back, and she can't even reply to my Snapchats. Guess I'm just giving more than I'm receiving, and in the end it's leaving me feeling cold and broken down. So it'll change up like the seasons, and people ask the reason. I ain't even gonna make a sound because the sun goes down, but I'm still up cause I'm neck deep in what the what. What the what, what the what, what the what. The sun goes down, but I'm still up cause I'm neck deep in what the what. What the what, what the what, what the what. So many things happen that I can't let go. They ache in my heart, they burn through my soul. Things will get better, or so I'm told. Happy is a safe and I'm trying to crack the code. Will I ever reach my goals? Who knows? But I'ma love every single step on the road. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, the sun goes down, but I'm still up cause I'm neck deep in what the what. What the what, what the what, what the what. The sun goes down, but I'm still up, neck deep in what the what. What the what, what the what, what the what. So many things happen that I can't let go. They ache in my heart, they burn through my soul. Yeah.
What the?
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
You know what? I appreciate your passion and man, I love the way that you incorporate pop culture and things of today into your music.
I've never played ukulele in my life really either, so okay.
Well, I love it. It sounded great, my friend. And,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching you live. Where can we see you live again?
Next show is actually I'm starting to tour with Ivy, so we're setting up.
Ivy!
Yeah, we're
My
planning a
favorite
tour
local
for the
Mexican.
summer, you know.
Yep.
Trying to get Sarah Jane
That's
Dallas
his
into it
quote,
too,
not
you know
mine,
what I mean?
Josephus.
There you go.
Yeah, Sarah Jane's fantastic. She was supposed to be on the show Tuesday, but she had to bail out. Is that right? We
But
understand.
she's doing good, you know.
She sent
She's a
us Corey
champ as
Travis, though.
always,
That
you
guy
know.
was great. Corey
Corey
Travis.
Bean, yep.
Corey Bean, that's right.
Travis, love that guy. He's
He
good
feels
too.
like being called Corey Bean because he has to deal with the Mr. Bean comments. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's cool beans.
Yeah, Sky. That's so oh. And that's why you shouldn't say true. But I'd like to thank Rufus joining us here today and playing some live
Anytime
music.
for you, brother.
Appreciate it. Absolutely. Go check him out online. Go like him on Facebook. Josephus. Love it, brother.
Hello there, Joe.
Man,
Yeah.
what a great story you have. I mean, from the library to the ring, okay? From the ring to the music industry.
Film industry, too.
Just,
Yeah.
Film.
Yeah.
Done. You tie it all together. You're a very creative man. You're a very intelligent man, and
I'm just getting started, Joe.
just getting started. And, I look forward to having you back on the show.
Well, yeah, just let me know, man.
And I look forward to working with you again outside of the ring and in the ring.
Hey, if you want to be my manager, just let me know.
That's like one.
Listen, here's the difference. I tell you what to say, and then you say it.
No. The manager tells the manager tells the wrestler what to say.
No.
Oh, I'm learning so much about this industry, known
Not
as
this
professional
time, Joe.
wrestling. But yeah, go like Josephus on Facebook, and I would love to get the band in here. I would love to get the band.
Exist, X-I-S-T-S. We're on Facebook as well. So.
Give them a like. Listen to them. Hey, how about our friends Kevin Miracle and Brian from the Reboot Combat Recovery coming in here today?
Amazing mission, yeah.
Yeah, real crap. Let's talk today. And PTSD is a big problem here in our area, national. Okay, their approach is it's more of a holistic.
Yeah, not to
Right.
throw pills at it, but give you a way to deal with it.
Right.
And learn how to really communicate and connect with people again.
So if you need help, if you know somebody that needs help, battling their PTSD demons and the TBI demons.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah, Reboot Combat Recovery. Check them out at rebootrecovery.com. Nice job, Asia White and intern Summer.
Right?
I'm gonna be sad to see her leave when her time is up here.
We'll never know about Saul.
I'll know.
Treat your interns right, Joe.
No, I always do. Trevor, don't I treat you people right? What do you mean, you people?
Double
More push-ups for you, sir.
I'm doing an
HR investigation.
No, they can't do that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
They'll all file complaints.
Yeah.
Sky, nice job today.
Joe, good job.
What'd you learn from the show?
That people in Clarksville are crazy and violent and
Yeah.
should maybe not shoot each other so much.
That's right. So calm down, Clarksville. We got to get out. We're past top of the hour,
And
babe.
get over
Nice
it.
job.
Don't shoot your exes.
Chief
Get over it.
AJ, nice job. Mark, nice job. Okay, yes, the intern's out there. Good work. Ernesto took off early, but he had a date. Yeah.
He's got
He
Taco
looked
Bell.
quite dapper on his
That's
way out.
right. That's right. I wonder what the guy's name is. All right, we got to get out of here, but we'll see you.
Joe.
We'll see you Friday, same time, same place. Thanks, Clarksville, and please take care of each other, all right? Because not for nothing, nobody else is gonna. All right, we'll see you later. Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Redemption!
Nice job.
Redemption!
Nice job.
You did good last
Oh, no, you got it. Oh, no.
After last time, he messed up. He messed up.
Yeah.
You did?
Totally.
Nobody know that.
That was good recovery.
Rufus, Josephus, are you able to join us for a bite to eat?
I'll have to get back.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, let's do some pigs then. Let's do some pigs.
Some pictures.
All the major sports packages on the 21 screen.
Bye, bye-bye.
NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC.
Literally the whole